we good to play the last scenario? It is the last scenario.
I believe it is the last
the final scenario.
I mean, you never know. We may disappear and be transported to another portal.
There you go. But so far as we know, the last scenario of Arkham Horror, the card game, the Dunwich Legacy campaign.
Yes.
All right.
I'm ready. Now I'm going to say this.
Let's get it going.
I am going to be wearing this. Sometimes I'm going to take it off. Sometimes put it back on. But since the bear attack, I've got a lot stronger. So.
And I've seen what you did to the bear. It was impressive.
I just want to make sure that you, Michael, know that I have fought a bear and it's nothing silly, like I just wear and tear over time.
Right. You are a manly man who takes down wild beasts. You're not a wussy man who ages.
I am not the girly man. Let's see, this is our copy. We probably need it. Although I won't be able to go that direction. This will be new. I'll have to figure out how to go into the box for certain things.
Yeah.
But these are our papers for that.
So we've got some
Is this the stuff that we've completed, or?
That's all of the Dunwich campaign materials are
All right.
there.
And this is where we are. Are we at lost in time and space? That's right, isn't it?
Well,
Yep. Scenario 7.
so
Lost in time and space.
if you want, I can grab stuff if you just.
Yeah, here, I'll let you, just
Yeah.
because you have
Okay.
things.
Yep. I'll have to get my pencil here in a moment, but okay. So we are, so our Dunwich Legacy is here, and then Path to Carcosa, should we ever get around to it, is right here.
Sweet.
And our characters are right here, so I will, before I forget, go ahead and give you Ashcan Pete. Rex.
And this is my bag.
Yep, and I think you're lead investigator this time.
I believe that is correct.
All right, so we need.
They have their names on those, Michael, and there are. They're put in there alphabetically, but you'll want to match the picture just to be sure. So the first one should be the big pack that's about here.
Right. Okay.
And I'll take that while you're.
And then. All right, and then we've got support stuff. So we've got. The shells. This here. Somewhere.
That's the big one, and then the other 4.
Yeah, I've missed the key in the door one.
And it is it's called. Agents of Yog Sothoth. So it'll be A.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, just because the order that they put them in isn't necessarily alphabetical the way that I put them in the box.
Okay. All right. So I think that's all the sets that are having this pull. And then,
All right, here are the locations. So there seem to be multiple copies, so I'm going to guess we're going to do what we normally do.
alrighty. So,
Yeah, you want to just read
Yeah.
from the beginning and we can just do it in that way?
We'll read the flavor text in a bit, but
Sure.
for the setup, we're going to gather all the cards from, it should be 5 total decks, and then put another dimension into play. Each investigator being play in another dimension. So one of the locations should be.
All right, there's another dimension.
Okay. Set the following cards aside out of play: the edge of the universe,
The Edge of the Universe.
tear through time,
Tear Through Time. There's a Tear Through Time.
and Yog Sothoth.
Dogs off of this group. There he is.
All right. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to both the encounter deck.
What about the finishing of the setup for the location?
The locations include several single-sided locations that are shuffled into the encounter deck along with the rest of the gathered encounter sets.
Oh, really?
These locations only have a revealed side and have a revelation effect that puts them in play when drawn.
Interesting.
When put in play, a single-sided location is put into play with its revealed side face up because it has no unrevealed side.
So those ones.
Otherwise, it functions as a normal location every other way.
All right. So then here's the thing. These are locations. These are this deck.
All right, so we're going to do a magic
So
shuffle.
we're gonna have to do probably a triple magic
That's fine.
on this because these are obviously all together. Those are together.
All right. Hopefully, it will have some sort of mechanic that will let us look through the encounter deck to find the location of something. I don't know, but because
Yeah.
if we have to go through the entire encounter deck, then just randomly get.
Well, I'm gonna guess that maybe things happen devoid of location as well.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna set Pete up. And Pete.
All right. Take this, shuffle it, and then I'll do another magic.
Alright, I think I'm finding I'm going to try go without the brace first. And then put the brace on when it gets tired, maybe. Because I'm already doing things with both arms anyway. And it's just bulky and
You've got that chair next to you where you can set it wherever you want.
yeah. I'm going to set this in the other room. when you go to PT and they just start waggling everything around.
And like, yeah, be sure during your life and at home you don't jostle anything, you don't overuse it, you don't move it. But I'm gonna.
But I'm gonna push this as hard as I can in a particular direction.
Yeah. And those PT people, they really don't have any education. I joke. Garrett's sister Sadie is Sadie's PT. I think Sadie's PT. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, she's sports medicine, but that's
Sports medicine.
yeah. And then, but her husband was either also
Physical therapist or
yeah, something like that. And Chris, and then what did Katie went and got something, and it might be physical therapy,
chiropractic, something like that. Another fake degree. What's funny is Sophia is going through all this stuff, and she is, constantly talking to people about, well, how did you get to where you are? How did you get to where you are? So that she can, try to become one, because it's a limited.
Let me guess. Most of them were like, I started somewhere completely different and fell into this.
Yeah. So the person who is running that program that she's in, so the person who's the head of the shark tagging program at the University of Miami, which is like school, the top 10 schools in America that do this. So academic research, she's in charge of this. I think Sophia said her undergraduate degree is in theater and history.
Yeah.
And then she now is a shark expert.
Yeah. I find that to be the case more often than not in life is people who end up in positions of like expertise or leadership in their field. Like I'm not what I'm ruling out is I'm not saying just everybody who's in a particular anyone who's in the field. I'm saying someone who is significant in their field is what I'm trying to say, right? What I run into is people who are significant in their field. More often than not, did not start in that field. They started somewhere else, and then got a decent range of experience, doing other things, and then landed on, I want to do this thing, and then made the transition, but were able to bring to the role more than what just a straightforward, focused education on that role alone might actually bring to the role.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of times when you change fields, you're sure of yourself more than you were when you just...
Exactly. That's another huge thing, is it takes a while for people to really figure out what their passions and talents are.
And amazingly, we put these pressure... Like, here's the thing that's crazy I say to my students all the time. Okay, they're like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to get this figured out. And they get so stressed. And I say, where's that pressure coming from? And sometimes it's their parents, or sometimes it's whatever. A lot of times it's themselves. But I was like, listen, you go to any adult my age and you say, okay, here's what I'd like to do is I would like to give you $250,000 to invest in your retirement and future. But the person that's going to manage it is that 18-year-old high school student. And we're going to let them make all the decisions for you. Are you okay with that? And to a person, they would say, no. But you think that what we want from you is to figure out your whole career and your whole life at 18. And that's a foolish way to think, that you would have all the skills and tools to do that, because I certainly, when it comes to my finances, wouldn't trust you to do that kind of thing. And that's a smaller portion of my whole life. And they go, oh yeah, I guess. And it kind of gets, helps them reframe that you know, plus also I'm a person that changed careers in my 40s. So
Right. So what I try to emphasize to that same, I haven't phrased it the same way.
Yeah.
But but along those same lines, what I've tried to emphasize to younger people I'm mentoring is it's more important that you learn to make intentional decisions.
Right.
That you do things out of intentionality than it is what those actual decisions are, what the actual directions are. You just take an intentional direction now,
Right.
and then you can later intentionally change that direction later.
Yeah.
Just learning intentionality is
I agree.
the thing to focus on
In
when
fact,
you're young.
that is actually one of my tenets of what I do in my general theater class, because I have so many students in my class that would never do anything with theater after that semester, right? Like getting them to show up at a play is hard enough, let alone thinking. But, you know, so we do exercises like, hey, tell us 5 locations that you think people should visit. But you have to give us specific reasons so that you don't just go to, I like this sandwich shop because it's good. You have to have some type of intentionality that is, they have really great bread, they make it in-house, and this happens, and this is the reason I enjoy this.
Right.
And so little decisions like that make you different in a decision maker as opposed to just, I like this. Why do you want to be a shark scientist? I love sharks. Well, that's not a good enough reason for me to encourage my child to keep doing that. But she says, well, the apex predators do this, and the oceans do this for this, and this, and this. And I think blah, blah, blah. And now I'm like, okay, that's intentionality. Right. Is she going to make money at it? I don't know. But is she making strong decisions based off of bigger ideas? Absolutely. And so exactly. I want all students that come past me to do at least that little bit of it, whether it's movies, plays, characters that they like, or big decisions. Right. So
people also will describe it. It's pretty much the same, or at least supremely closely related to critical thinking.
Yeah.
But the difference is that for a younger person, critical thinking is it's a harder word to explain to them. Sure. Because critical sounds like, oh, I want you to think in a way that I want you to be critical of people. That's not what critical thinking is.
Right.
But to explain to someone, I just want you to be intentional.
Yes.
You know, whatever. If you're going to hold opinions, think about why you hold those opinions.
Right.
If you're going to make decisions, why are you making those decisions?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think the decision that I think we should make is we should run headlong into a portal that goes to nowhere.
Well, we already stepped through the portal. We're lost in time and space. All right, let's get this going.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. Okay. Passing through the gate is unlike anything you've ever experienced. You feel your body twisting and distorting, churning through realities as the gate pulls you to its ultimate destination, a place beyond the scope of human imagination. Suddenly, all is quiet, and the chaos of the journey is replaced with a sense of solitude and dread. You are in an unfathomable place, vast beyond your ability to reason, and utterly alien besides. The landscape is surreal and strange, the architecture impossible. You are so far from that home that home has become a threadbare dream you can barely recall. Even should you find a way out of this awful place, you may never be the same again. Alrighty. And, okay, the rest of this is post-scenario. So, over here, we've got,
sorry, I've got a student, speaking of students, texting me right now, so let me get rid of her. Oh my gosh, they're the worst.
where's
It's even typing is just so much harder right now. Injuries are the worst.
Yep.
Okay, hopefully that will keep them from interrupting. I've turned mine off.
All
All
right.
right, sorry.
Okay, so Agenda 1A. Pathways of sound and color extend for an eternity in all directions, dotted with impossible architecture and overgrown with alien wildlife. The lines between objects are jagged and shifting, and your skin feels as if it were inside out. Force. After you move to a location by an encounter card effect, take 1 horror.
Okay.
So, and it requires 4, and it's 4 doom until this advances. But if we are sent to a location by encounter card effect, we will take a horror. Okay.
All right. Sounds like there's a lot of horror going on.
Yeah. I think I added, with my experience from last time, I think I added a little bit of horror mitigation.
Oh, I have a horror on mine.
Oh, I do as well, yeah. Because we have mental trauma.
Yeah, we might need to double check. There was no notes about the previous in the setup?
We have mental trauma.
Yeah, but I mean, there was no notes about check to see if this person survived. That's interesting.
Yeah, no.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
And the next page is do not read.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Out of this, Act 1A, out of this world. Somehow you must find your way across this alien landscape in order to find the nexus that was described in old Whately's tomb. So for an action, we can discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Choose a location discarded by this effect and resolve its revelation ability. So we can, I guess, just do that anytime as an action. Is just, look, go through the encounter deck to try to reveal locations. Okay, and it's 4 clues to advance. The location we're starting on
has a forced on it.
Right. It has no clues, and a 6 shroud, which isn't great for me because I like to investigate even when there aren't clues. But anyway, force. When a location leaves play, move each investigator and unengaged enemy at that location to another dimension, basically, and this cannot be canceled. So basically, if the location leaves play, everything that's there comes here.
Okay.
All right. Our token effects. And you have the small box next to you.
I do.
I mean my bag.
Oh, which bag is yours?
Small bag.
This one?
Yeah.
Because there's another small bag.
Yeah, but that's fine. Okay. Our token effects. The skull is -1 for each extra dimensional location play, max -5. So right now there's nothing. The cultist is reveal another token. If you fail after this skill test, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a location is discarded. Put that location in play and move there. So, okay. Tablet is -3. If Yogg Sothoth is in play, which it is not at the moment, it attacks you after this skill test.
Okay.
And then the squid token, I always forget what that one's called, is -X. X is the shroud value of your location. So right now it's -6. If you fail and your location is extra dimensional, discard it. So, okay.
All right.
I need to start with 5 resources and 5 cards.
So what can we do here then? We can... Okay. So we can't really do anything here
No, we're going to have to use this action to try to find
Right.
location. Probably locations with clues in order to advance. All right. Yeah, I will keep this opening here.
So if it doesn't give a location, it just is a wasted action.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the moment,
We don't have to deal with those monsters yet. I'm going to guess, since we're going through the deck so much, that it will readjust back into the deck.
yeah, it'll have us reshuffle deck, I'm sure. Your lead investigator, I'm planning on the setup turn.
I guess I kind of am. I would be happy to use one of my turns to go through the deck if that would be something.
Okay.
Because I basically have an ally I'd like to get out.
Sure.
And that's the most of what I could go through my deck again as well, but that's why I say I could theoretically make one turn going through the encounter deck if it would be of an advantage.
Okay.
So, with that information, do you want to go first or second?
Go ahead and go first.
All right. I am going to get Duke's buddy, the guard dog, out. Because they are always pals. I will draw a card just to go through my. Oh, I do like that. And I will take our action, a single action, draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. None of which was a location.
Okay.
They were all bad things, collapsing reality, and an offer of power. Oh, a peril card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is my turn.
Alrighty. Emergency cash for 3 more resources. Leo DeLuca for 6 resources.
Nice.
Yep.
I feel like within 2 turns, I'm going to be 100% set up for my strongest, and you are getting close to setting up for your strongest.
Alrighty, so I've spent 2 actions, so I haven't, but I now have Leo, so I have 2 actions left.
Yep. And I would say at this point, my inclination is that we're about to both draw 2 cards, so let's not look for a location because the reveal may do something that causes damage, unless you have other thoughts.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
We're just putting our backpacks on, basically.
yeah, so I will take another resource.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend, for my last action, 3 resources to get my disc of Zampa.
All right.
But I don't have any resources and I don't have 5 cards at the moment.
Right. But you are strong on the table. Okay. So now it is the monster phase, so that we'll flip those, but we'll leave them unflipped.
Right.
Monster phase is nothing, so now it's upkeep.
Right.
Take a thing and a card.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. That was not how I wanted that to come out, but okay. Fair enough. But it allows me to be more reckless.
Alrighty, and now Mythos phase,
Okay,
so we got
so
a Doom.
put a Doom, and we don't have a ton of these because this is going 3 more turns.
Right.
All right. I have a location. I have a dimensional doorway. Put dimensional doorway into play. Then draw the topmost hex card in the encounter pile. Discard pile. Forced at the end of your turn, if you are at the dimensional doorway, you must either spend 2 resources or shuffle dimensional doorway into the encounter deck. Alright, so put dimensional doorway into play, then draw the topmost hex card in the encounter. Okay, so maybe going through these was not a good idea. Alright. Just because
it's the topmost hex, right?
Yep. And that is a hex. Neither one of these are hex, but I did have one hex. Visions of future past, revelation, test, will for 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of your deck. I'm going to go ahead and commit guts to that because I don't use it a ton. Mm-hmm. So I'm pulling 6 to 5. Not the best of odds.
Okay.
And I pull the red skull, which is -1
for every extra dimensional. That's an extra dimensional, so it's -1 right now.
So that's a pass then. Mm-hmm. All right. So, wrong card. All right. So nothing happens because it's discard for each that you fail, and I did not fail. I succeeded. Guts is discarded in the last deck.
We cannot. I don't see a way to get to here from here because this is a symbol that's not on here.
Okay.
We can get back from here to here, but we're not here yet. So even though it has 2 clues, we don't have a way to get there to get those clues.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you'll pull a location on your Mythos pull.
It is a location, and it is one we can get to. Endless Bridge, and it's an extra dimensional. Put Endless Bridge into play and lose 2 resources. I lose 1 resource.
It's you lose 2, not the table, right?
Yeah. So I had 1 and I lost it.
Yeah.
Force. After an investigator leaves Endless Bridge, either place 1 doom on Endless Bridge or discard it. Okay.
And it has 2 clues on it.
Okay. After you move to a location, so by an encounter card effect. So if we are forced to go somewhere, we can move and not trigger this. But if we are forced to go somewhere, like if we're forced to go back to here,
right?
We take a horror.
Okay.
But anyway, this is a fine location to go to, pick up, and then it says, if you leave, either place a doom on it or you discard it. And then this is when this, so if we discard this, then when it leaves play, we would be forced to come back here, and that would be per card effect, and so we would take a horror. So it's either want to leave here, it's either place a doom on here or take a horror.
Yeah.
All right. But it is now the investigator phase again.
All right. Do you have actions?
Now,
let's point this out.
Yeah.
Resources have been taken away in 2 cards.
Yeah.
So that's what your day is going to be.
Yeah.
100%. It's going to be horror management and resource management.
Yeah.
Which is not the best for your
yeah, because I like to build up
your
resources.
style.
Yeah. I like to build up resources. It's a true statement.
I'm going to put an ally out, and then I have nothing else. So I'm free to do whatever can help you or can advance for us.
I would say let me deal with this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me don't go here. So either do a setup turn or you could look for another location. Oh, we can get from here to here.
Yes.
But
Now,
the
here's the
problem
thing:
is-
at the end of this, you have to have two resources to spend if you end up here,
Oh, okay.
or it gets shuffled back into the deck.
Okay.
So, does this being shuffled back into the deck?
Well, then you would come back here and you would take a horror.
Right.
But also, here's the thing: like to get to here, you can get to here from here, but you'd have to go. You have to go from here to here.
Yep.
Presumably, pick up 2 clues. Then go to here for picking up 2 clues. But when you leave here, you either have to put a doom on, or if you don't.
Well, I will say this: I can take the horror today because I am about to do something that will solve.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. Here's the thing: you don't have to put the doom on. If you go here, pick up the 2 clues, and you leave from here to here. What this says is, when you leave, either place a doom, or you discard it. Well, we can discard this because. Oh no! It's whenever a location leaves play, we would all go back here. So never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is this: why don't I go first? I'll do my one thing, and then I will move to here, and then I will investigate to here, so that I have an investigate action at this place, and then.
Well, as soon as you leave here, are you going to put a doom on this?
Yeah, I think we can afford a doom.
Okay.
Can't we? I mean, because when it disappears, the doom goes with it.
Yes.
So as long as we don't have more than 4 doom at the end,
Okay.
we're perfectly fine. And then the thing is,
Okay.
and then if I look, so that's 1, 2. Well, that's only 3 actions, so I would have to stay here. And if you are at the dimensional door, you must either spend 2 resources. So we take a risk of it getting shuffled back in. Because I'm going to spend all my resources. I don't know. All right, let's see what happens with. Because you can't collect two clues either, right?
Right now I have no resources, so
Right.
it would be with a shroud of 4. With the shroud of 2, this is potentially doable to collect both of these as an inaction. With a shroud of 4, this is less likely. But I do have 4 actions.
All right. Well, why don't you want to go deal with that two shroud location
Yeah.
and see if you can get those clues,
Yeah.
and then you'll just take the horror.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the 2? You're going to search at that location?
So I can move here.
Yeah, and I would move right on past. Oh, no, because leaving here does something.
Yes.
All right. Let's not make that decision yet then.
Yeah. And if I end my turn here,
I would say just put a doom there and move on. Because since we can't get to this location, let's ensure that we can clear this location out.
okay.
And hope that the next location that comes out.
Okay, so 1, 2,
Right.
3, and then 4 is to
Well,
leave it.
yeah, if you can leave it, that would be great. But if not, you'll get forced back there and take the doom.
Okay. We'll take the one. Okay, so we go there.
Yeah, which puts a doom on there, which means we have 2 doom. You know, puts it on here.
Oh, right.
Don't put it on the.
Right.
Those we don't have a.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, good call. Okay, so now I've got 2 actions remaining.
Right.
I will take a resource because I'm going to just end my turn there, and it will send me back here, and I'll get a horror for that, right?
Yes, unless you can just go.
Right.
Because you have 2 turns, right? Or
Yeah.
you have 3 more.
I have two actions left.
So you need to throw against the 2 for sure. And you're going to collect 1, or you could have a way to collect 2.
That's why I'm debating to get a resource because it's more probable if I have a resource.
I mean, I think if you're going to get
Oh,
sent...
no, I don't have 5 cards. It doesn't matter. So getting
Okay.
a resource is a waste. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think getting sent away from there without having taken both of the clues is of worse value than being conservative about it.
Yeah. But I don't have 5 cards right now, so I'm taking a resource.
So you would have to do 2 turns to get those clues.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
Yeah.
That's what I would prefer. And then you take the horror of it when it sends you away.
Okay. Alrighty, I will do an action to get a clue. It's a 4 versus a 2. Okay, -2 is a success.
Good.
Okay. Last action. -3 is a failure.
Okay.
But I do end my turn there. So if I end my turn here,
It's not there yet, but
Hmm?
we're not there yet, but
no, it's at the end of your turn. If you are at here,
it's at the end of your turn.
yeah, unless I
Gotcha.
spend 2 resources or shuffle it back. So this gets shuffled back.
Right. So
I come here. I take a horror because I was
Okay.
sent here.
I had a minor misread of that then. So we got to shuffle it back into the deck.
Right.
I thought it meant at the end of the
Investigative phase?
Investigative
No, it's at the end of
phase.
a
at the end of
player's-
your turn.
At the end of the
Okay,
player's
so
turn.
then that means that we're gonna have to.
Yeah. So we blew our shot to get both those clues.
All right, and I can't go here because if I can go here, but if I leave here,
It'll put a
it'll
doom.
put a doom on it, which would then trigger this for sure.
Or you can discard it. You can instead of putting a doom, you could let this be discarded, and it will send you back to here, and you'll get a horror same as I did.
Oh, right.
If you can go there and get both clues,
I won't be able to. It's a 4.
right? Exactly.
I don't know that anybody can, at the current setup, defeat a 4 easily.
Yeah,
I think we're
I should have taken. Well, no. Again, I could taken the resource wasn't
Right,
going to help because I didn't have 5
You
cards.
didn't have the cards yet.
Yeah.
So you did the best that you could, which was
Yeah.
you gave us a chance for 2 tokens. You got 1 of 2.
Yeah. All right.
Clues.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do the easy thing, which is hard, but I'm going to put Peter Silvestri out.
Okay.
I'm going to buy him a milkshake because that's what he likes. And then that puts up my really best horror situation, which should put me in a position where, as we're thinking, that Pete should go in and do some investigation and take horror shots for a while because he can mitigate those.
Yeah.
So in our getting rid of cards as this play happens,
Right.
let's think about that. Okay? So when you're thinking about what you want to do, think about manipulating my team.
Right.
That's action 1. So for action 2, I think we need to get another location out.
Okay.
Don't you?
Yeah.
If we can. 1, 2, 3. No locations.
Okay.
I will do that same thing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. No locations, but a hex and a monster.
Okay.
It's a tough monster that came out, a servant of the lurker. Oof.
Okay.
All right. It is a victory.
But we are at the same location.
Yeah, and so then I end my turn here.
Enemy phase.
There's no enemies.
So we refresh.
Take a resource and a card. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ash Campete is nearly at his 100% best.
Oh, okay.
And will be in the next. Okay, so Doom on the. So now we need this to go away.
Okay.
Prismatic Cascade. Same thing that happened last time. I went through cards, and the first thing I drew was a Revelation. Put Prismatic Cascade into play and discard a random card from your hand. Ooh. All right, and it's got 3 tokens on it. The force on this is after the last clue on Prismatic Cascade is removed, discard it. Okay, well, and we can go here.
Oh, okay.
So that's nice. We can go here.
We want this one to go away, so we want someone to come here and leave.
Yes. Let's go ahead and get your. I got to discard something.
Okay.
I'm going to discard my emergency aid, even though it would be nice. I'm going to discard it because I think I want the other 2 things.
And that's a shroud of 2, so I should hope let's see if I can get all 3 of these clues on my next investigative phase. Tear through space. It's another location, but it's got a surge.
Okay.
So here, put tear through space into play. Force at the end of the round, either place 1 doom on tear through space or discard it.
Okay.
Now remember, discarding always sends both of us back to here, and we get a doom. We get a horror.
It sends you back there. No, that's not right.
When a location leaves play, move each investigator everybody who's there. I'm sorry, everybody who's there back to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
So you have to be there. Vast expanse. If there are no extra dimensional locations played, there are. Okay. Otherwise, test will. Okay, so I have to test will 3. I will take horror for. So I've got a will of. I've got a will of 3, and I'm testing 3. I think I'll just be taking some horror. Looks like.
You don't have anything to commit to it.
I need my 5. I need to get to 5 cards.
Oh yeah.
So, okay.
You need another ally out. You need a buffer ally.
I have to afford the ally.
You need my boyfriend to come over and hang out with you.
So this is a -3, right?
For extra dimensionals?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah. So.
Oof. So that is 3.
3 horror.
I've seen this play before.
Yeah. Alrighty. Back to us. This has a clue on it. And we can get here.
Yes.
So I'd like to come here and get all of these.
All right, I'll go to the other place and try for 1 and then
Leave.
Okay.
And from here, you can go to here. You can just leave right to here, right?
Yeah, at the end of and we could place a doom on it. if we want, but we won't because it'll trigger that.
Right.
This is getting triggered next round, no matter what.
Why?
Because it's going to have 3 at the end of this round.
Yeah.
It'll have 4 at the end of the next round, no matter what. So at that point, we do have a round every so many oftentimes that we can fill these up with doom without it.
Well, does this advance immediately? The act advances immediately, right?
When we get 4 clues.
I have 1, so let me just go here and go and do that.
See
first.
if you can do that. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, now this will be, when I get the 3rd clue, I will be sent back here and I will take a horror.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless you want to move out and let me get the last clue.
How about...
I mean, if you go in and take 2 clues...
Well, as a group, right?
Yeah. If you go in and take 2 clues, then move somewhere else, that won't penalize you for the horror. I'll go there and I can deal with that too, the Shroud of 2, for 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can take 2 clues from here and then 1 clue from there. Okay? Because I can go from here to here.
Yeah, okay.
So 1.
Investigate.
Yep. I'm going to... I cannot power the apocalypse, but what I can do is I'll get rid of this card and that will give me 1. So now I'm at a 5 versus a 2.
All right. It's aspirin time.
-1.
Okay.
So that is a success by 2 or more. So I take 2 clues. All right.
All right. Well, let's think this through. What's your next step's going to be?
3, and then last step is take this clue here.
All right. Which this doesn't do anything. Because at the end of the round, which is not at the end of your turn, at the end of the round, that happens, right?
Right.
Then the round will be okay. Then we'll advance this, and something will happen.
Right.
Then this will, at the end of the round, this will disappear. No, it'll take a doom because we can get rid of that doom. I'm just thinking about you're going to take a horror anyway. Once at the end of the round, this will go away or get a doom on it.
Right.
If we've mitigated this before then, if there are any doom on this, like right now at the end of this turn, this is going to advance.
Right. So
there is a slight possibility that you don't take a horror if you're over here.
Right.
All right. I'm fine with that risk. Then.
And this is a Shroud 1 versus a Shroud 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a straight 4 versus 1.
Right. Oh, and we could theoretically leave that out unless we need that clue.
Yeah.
Because it only moves
right
when you take the last clue.
4 versus 1, and I drew a -4.
Oh.
But if you come here, get the clue, right? Then we can.
Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get a clue at a 4.
Oh, true.
I can get a clue here, but then.
Oh, well, from here you can get to. Oh, you can't get. No, from here you can go to here.
Yeah, so maybe the thing to do is
So maybe you can take.
go here, discard this,
Right, just by leaving it.
then go from here to here, and try and take this clue.
Yeah.
At the end of the round, we could place a doom on it, possibly,
Right.
depending on what this is.
Right.
Or we'll both take a horror.
Yeah.
I can take the horror, because that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
So if this disappears, you're taking horror no matter what.
Right.
All right, so let's do that. So I'm going to go here and leave,
Okay.
which triggers a forced. And I think we'll just discard that location,
Okay.
even though I hate to lose those clues.
Right.
We do lose the doom.
Right.
So our doom threshold has temporarily gone lower.
Right.
But I'm going to, actually from there, I
Investigate.
investigated.
Right. Yeah.
So this was action 2, so I
Right.
investigated
Yeah.
with Duke. He's just going to go straight up the 4 versus the 1,
Okay.
I believe. Yes.
Okay.
I do have actually a +1 on that with Pete, so it's a 5 versus. Nope, that's a will. Never mind. Not the book. It is the Green Cultist.
So you draw another token, and then if you fail, you're going to mine for a location.
Subtract the number of
2 minus
2, so that's a pass.
Okay.
So that's a 2 versus a 1, so I don't fail.
Right.
Which means that I take this.
Right. And then we.
All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Nope, this is at the end of the round. Not this is the one that triggers, so
Right.
that doesn't. All right, so we're gonna put 4,
Okay.
which triggers that.
Okay. A light shimmers in the distance, and you head toward it to investigate. The wispy light drifts away from you, floating through the realm's strange gateways, ascending looping staircases and crossing through barriers you dared not cross earlier. With little chance of finding the nexus on your own, you follow the light, hoping it is guiding you in the right direction. We go to an alien place, the home of terrors that we are trying to fight, and we're just going to trust that, oh, well, light is always good, so let's just follow where it leads.
Well, I know that when you die, you're supposed to go to the light. That's what they keep saying. Go to the light. Go. No, wait. They say don't go to the light.
Right, the doctors are saying, don't.
Oh.
Okay, put the set aside the edge of the universe location into play.
Edge of the universe is in play.
And it is an otherworld. It is not a it's an other. It starts on its lock side. It's not a
Extra dimensional.
right, but it says you must have at least 2 clues in order to move. So we have to have 2 clues in order to go here. And right now we have 0, and we have 1 on display.
Yeah.
Okay, but
All right. So that's my second turn.
well, now let's read this.
Oh yeah.
You continue to follow the wisp of light through the treacherous landscape, though the treacherous landscape makes it a difficult query to chase. For an action, you can discard the top 3 cards in the counter deck, choose a location, and resolve its revelation abilities, as I said before. Objective. We want to enter the edge of the universe. That is our whole objective there.
So we basically need to get 2 clues.
Right. And have it, and be able to get to here, because this cannot get to there, this cannot get to there. So we have to find a location that can actually go here.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about damage. If I just ended my round without anything happening, this will either discard and we'll move back and both take a horror,
Right.
or it gets a doom on it.
Yep.
If it gets a doom on it, this flips now. If we don't put a doom on it, it stays there.
For one more, we'd have one more investigator phase.
Right. Now you're at 4 damage already.
4 out of 5, or 4 out of 9. So right, yeah. And now,
and we don't have
I'm
a way.
wondering if something's going to put Young Salt into play.
Now I guess that's definitely going to happen. I mean, it's going to happen here. I mean, it's not going to happen on the second.
You don't think it's going to happen here?
I don't think it'll happen that immediate.
Okay.
So I could do one of two things, and I'll let you choose. I could do something here that doesn't advance anything. I could investigate that space. I have to do some trickery, but I can investigate this space and try and get this clue. And that would cause both of us to take, this would disappear and this would disappear, and we'll still end up here with a horror each. And I would prefer, if I'm going to take a horror, it would be easier for me to try and get this.
Okay.
Because you're going to take a horror no matter, you're either going to take a horror or we're going to advance this.
Right.
So that's your decision.
Right.
Do you prefer to take the horror or advance the act? Or agenda?
I'm almost prefer to advance the agenda.
Okay.
Only because I think it's. I don't know that one horror is worth delaying it. It's going to happen regardless.
Then here's what's going to happen.
But if you want to come here and get this clue before that triggers,
I believe I'll do that. So I'm going to spend a card as a free action. I'm going to spend a card to ready Duke.
okay,
And then I'm going to send Duke into.
investigate,
I can get there from
yeah,
to investigate here.
and that's your last action.
And that's my last action, and it is a natural 4 versus a 2.
Okay.
I don't have anything fancy, so it is a Hail Mary. It is -1, and it is a success.
So you take the clue. This goes. You go here.
Right.
And you take.
And because of that, I take a horror, correct?
And it's not direct, so you can't put it on Peter.
All right, so now that's the end of my turn.
Discarded, so it's discarded.
At the end of my turn,
Yeah.
Pete can heal 1 horror from himself.
Okay. There we go.
So that's why we definitely want to figure out
Yeah.
a way for that to happen more than what's about to happen here.
Yep.
All right, now it is the enemy phase.
Yep. No enemies. So now,
Take a resource
yep.
and a card.
Okay.
Man, I got a lot of good things in my hand. My hand is great.
I've
just
got
don't have the
good
time
things
to-
in my hand, and I just don't have the
I don't have the time to put them out.
exactly.
All right.
And resources. Yeah.
So that's the end of the upkeep. So that's the end of the round,
Yeah.
which triggers this. At the end of the round, either place a doom or on tear through time and space or discard it. So we're going to put a doom on it.
Yep.
That's the end. Now that's officially the end of the round. So the beginning of the Mythos phase, place a doom on the agenda.
And it will now advance.
Advance agenda if doom is satisfied.
Right.
Now I don't think this goes away.
It doesn't. But this same thing will happen next round, and then we
Right.
can
I'm just
discard
saying it contributes to the thing,
Right.
but it doesn't go away.
it. Right.
Unlike those, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So then,
Everybody take 5 horror.
we're going to shuffle the discard pile into the encounter deck, then discard cards from the top until a location is discarded, and then we're going to resolve that location's revelation effect. If you want, I can do the shuffling.
I'll do a little while you're
Okay.
talking.
We checked the campaign log. We did fail to save the students, so I know that without even having to look at our campaign.
We did not save any students. We didn't even know that there were students to save.
Right. That was our very first extracurricular activities. That was our very first. That was scenario 1A.
Yeah.
A huge canine creature, alien to your eyes and yet familiar, appears before you. The creature rushes forward and you prepare to fend it off, but to your surprise it runs through you, towards a building that wasn't behind you moments before. Derby Hall from the Miskatonic University. The creature bursts through the building's front door and you hear screams of panic from inside, followed by the crunch of snapping bones and cries of pain. So we're overlapped in time and space with our prior.
We're seeing
yeah
our journey here.
Yeah, and it actually ran through us, so it's like out of phase with us. But yeah. Each investigator takes one horror regardless of their location. Joy.
I told you. Too bad I can't send my boyfriend over to you.
Yeah. But if I was going to do a Charlie Kane deck, I'd be taking some Peter Silvestri, I'll tell you that.
We're looking for a location?
Yeah, and we'll put it into play. Past, present, and future. As you cross this realm, you catch occasional glimpses of reality. Scenes from old memories, more recent visions from the past few days, and sometimes even events that you do not remember ever happening. Forrest, after you are moved to a location, it's the same thing. We're going to take a horror, so it's the same effect.
All right, we got another tear through space and time.
Okay.
This says you must have at least 2 clues in order to move to the edge of the universe.
Yeah.
So is that per?
Well, but we also have to have a location that connects to it.
And is that per like that's individual or as a group?
As an individual, I think.
Okay. Well, I already have one clue. Do you have a clue?
I do not.
So at this point, we haven't started the mythos, really done the mythos phase yet.
Right.
At this point, if we don't pull out more locations, I need to go get that token as opposed to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at the drawing the mythos part. This is I. This is a surge. This is a tear through space. Put tear through space at the end of the round. Either place a doom so it is another of the exact same.
Okay.
Surge, an interstellar traveler. Spawn any extra dimensional location. He is a hunter. When interstellar traveler enters a location, flip one clue on that location to its doom side and place it on the interstellar traveler, or place one doom on the interstellar traveler if there are no clues on this location. So he goes at any location.
Well, any extra dimensional location.
And that's all 3 of these are
Right.
extra.
Yeah.
We don't want them to go here. We don't want them to spawn where you are, because that will limit that.
Well, what is it?
What do you mean?
And that's it.
Yeah, it's a hunter and it's a powerful guy. He's got a threshold of 4. So if we want to get rid of him, I'm going to have to engage with him. Let's just...
Spawn him at my location.
Why is that? Oh, I got you.
I discard a disc and he goes away.
Okay. Because there's no victory on it.
All right. And then I do mine. Pushed into the beyond, a hex. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck and discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If a copy of that asset is discarded, take 2 horror. So I lose my 4th action that I paid dearly for. And it says I put it back in the deck, right?
I wonder if control.
I control you.
Yeah, but I wonder if control is a word that also refers to your hand.
Oh.
Sometimes it does.
Oh, okay. That would be preferable.
Arkham Horror card game control.
I can also look at the rule book.
All right. You control the cards in your hand, but effect that says discarded asset, you will only interact with assets that are in play. Yeah, so.
If it says discard an asset you control, it's only of the ones that are in play.
Right.
Okay. Well, it's not discard, it's shuffle into the deck though, right?
Yeah.
So that's not the same as discard.
That's the only thing that you control.
I thought you said I control the cards in my hand.
No. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's look at the
Yeah, I can.
rules reference. Is one of those.
Yeah. Because this is not saying discard, it's saying shuffle back into my deck.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Which is not the discard keyword. Okay. I can
Yeah.
control 16.
Yeah, I remember looking at this before, and it's a very specific wording.
If player controls the cards located in their out of play areas, the hand, the deck, the discard pile. So I guess I can choose something from the discard pile. It doesn't address the situation of discarding or shuffling back in.
Okay, so this says this. Here's where they're saying.
Okay.
A more relevant part of the rules is a second bullet under the bullet ability. Card abilities only interact with other cards that are in play, unless the ability specifically references an interaction with cards in an out of play area.
Oh, okay. Okay, well there you go then. So it is going to be Leo.
So even regardless of what the term is, discard or
Yeah. It's only
It's telling you-
it's referring to cards in play.
Yeah.
Got it.
So unfortunately,
And it's discard the top 3 cards of my deck, and if any of those are Leo, I take 2 horror.
oh
And
my
it's
gosh.
Leo shit.
Okay.
And which also means I'm not getting Leo back. Well, I'm a goner. I mean, I thought I shuffled, but you know.
All right, we're gonna have to just start running then. We're gonna have to put a run on this. All right,
It's investigator phase.
it is the investigator
And
phase.
I'm at 7 of 9.
All right, let's do this. Let's let me go investigate a location.
All right.
Because if I get the second clue, I can move here.
Yeah, we may only need one of us to
Maybe.
go there.
I don't know if I can't go there.
Oh, that's true.
But at least I have control to go there.
Unless there's.
It doesn't say it's connected to.
All right.
There are no other locations out because we went location searching, right? Yeah.
Well, I will. While you do you, I'm going to just make sure that there are locations that connect. Otherwise, there's going to be some alternative way that we
Alright.
have to
Yeah.
interpret
that's fine.
that.
All right, I'm gonna investigate this area. It is a 4 versus a 1. It's a -1, so I get that. So I have 2 clues now in my possession. That's 1 action. So I can't go anywhere.
Alrighty, I'm gonna shuffle this. 'Cause I looked at them. There are locations in here that connect.
And it was the next card.
No,
So we're sort of cheating.
we are sort of cheap.
All right, asterisks. Wait, when it's an asterisk, it has like Peter Silvestri has an asterisk.
Yeah,
So
yeah, as does Leo. Yeah,
So-
if it's a named character,
So if you want to play
a Peter, then you couldn't play a Peter.
right,
But when
but
we,
if
when
we
get
switch characters, I would have a character. I wouldn't have Pete.
right. So when we do Path the Carcosa, before we do Path the Carcosa, what I'm going to ask is that you build your character first, and then I will build my character.
But you're interested in Charlie Kane.
I don't know.
I would
I
like
can
to
do-
see Charlie Kane in that group.
Here's the thing: is that Charlie Kane, because he's base one on everything, they really say that he needs some experience before he comes into his own. So
Yeah.
so the other characters have to kind of carry him for
Yeah.
a while.
But I'm okay with that.
But so I'm not entirely sold on Charlie Kane yet.
It would be worth it to me to give that a shot. Because look, here's the thing. Let's say we get two scenarios in and we fail miserably. We can just restart that campaign.
Okay. All right. Have you done your actions?
No, I've done one action. So
And you got a clue?
I
Oh, you got
got
two
the
clues.
clues. So I think I have one of two options here, and I'm leaning toward. So I could either put some more resources out, but I'm leaning toward trying to find a location.
Yeah.
So
the
that
thing-
I can
here's the
get
thing.
here.
We can. These get a doom or they discard, right?
Yeah,
I'm fine with them discarding because they don't help us anymore.
I'm fine with them discarding even with me there.
So if I can move from here to here, right, and that doesn't give me a horror or anything,
Right, and I can take the horror
So
because after that round, the next round,
right. Okay.
Yeah, let's look for a location as my second
Okay.
action. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do it again. I just don't know that putting anything out is worth.
Right.
1, 2. Oh, that's the location, and it will not get to where we need to go. This is a prismatic cascade. Put prismatic cascade into play and discard a random card from your hand. After the last clue on prismatic discard is removed, remove the thing. So that's not a bad one to have because we can always leave a clue on it.
Right.
I am going to get rid of my rabbit's foot.
Yeah. This only requires one investigator to go there, so you've got two clues. Right?
Yeah, we just need a location to go there. So that's my second action, or that was my third action. So I'm complete.
Okay. I've got to remember that I don't have 4 actions anymore. I only have
You only have,
3.
and you've got one of those has to be you moving here.
Well, me moving somewhere. So,
Oh yeah, you could move there.
well, I can do the same thing as you. Is I can look
Yeah.
for the location that we need to go to. But
Yeah,
but I don't have the clues. to
Here's
do
the
it
thing
myself.
I say: we need to truck through this
Yeah,
because we're not to the meat of it yet, and you're nearly dead.
that is a true statement. Well, I can get from here to here, and me being here doesn't hurt anything.
Not at the end, nope.
Right?
That's correct.
Okay. So, and then I can get from here to. I cannot go from here
No.
to here. Oh, I could be stranded because these are all going to go away. So anyone who goes here might get stranded.
That is correct.
Okay.
But stranded there is not a problem unless you draw a monster. Okay? But I can get to you,
Okay.
so I think it's worth it.
So one, I go here.
Yep. The
Um,
only thing you can't do is take all 3 clues.
right. Do I look for a location or do I just try to get 2 clues myself?
I would look for a location.
All right, I'm going to look for location. 1, 2, 3. Here's a location. It is another prismatic cascade. It doesn't connect.
Yep.
And these are not locations.
Okay.
I've got one more action
What's your card count?
4, so I'm thinking maybe I draw a card.
Yeah, especially since half of that, like, you may have to discard some cards, so you probably want to be up at 6, which you would be if you draw a card and then on your upkeep, not those cards.
It is a true statement.
You can take one of your cards,
Um,
unless you're going for a location.
In hindsight, I wish instead of looking for a location, well, only because the location wasn't helpful. I didn't know.
Right.
But if I had taken a resource, I could have put out a use of it. Okay. So I draw a card.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yep.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Monsters done. Upkeep. Everybody flips. Take a resource. And a card. Lord, now I got cards to get rid of.
Alright.
At the end of the round, either place one doom or discard it. I think we discard everything.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do this. Let's put a doom on this location for
And you're
now.
going to stay there?
And I'm going to stay there.
Okay, so we use our actions.
Because it's not gonna mess us up over here.
Okay. Alright.
No, we're on the upkeep phase right now. We just did the upkeep.
Oh, we did. Oh, okay, sorry.
So we are at the mythos phase.
Okay. And then I can get from here to there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that also leaves that open as a possibility.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I will take a card.
It's interesting you can't go from here to here.
True. This is a surge. Put Beyond the Veil into play in your threat area if there are no copies of Beyond the Veil in there. If your deck has no cards in it, take 10 damage and discard Beyond the Veil. Oof. So that's going to keep me from going through cards. Interstellar Terror. Spawn at any extra dimensional location.
But it's Hunter, right?
It is a hunter.
It can get from here to here. It cannot get to here if you put it at one of these two.
We could put it here, and then it would not be able to get to here. When these go away, it wouldn't be able to get anywhere, which they are at the end of this round, no matter what. Yeah, let's leave them here.
Okay.
We'll just lose those clues.
Yeah. Okay.
That's mine. Then
Yeah.
you have one.
Vast expanse. If there are no extra dimensional, there are. So I have to test my will and take horror.
And
Well, but see, I've got 5 cards now. So I can spend resources on this. It just means I won't have resources for other things. But I can't afford to lose.
right.
So,
Yeah, when in doubt, go for bust.
how many extra dimensions do we have?
3. This is
Right. Okay, so this is a. Okay, so this makes me 5. And.
Should have went ahead and got rid of it. Sorry.
Okay. That's going to make it 6.
6 versus 3.
Yeah. Tablet -3, so that's a success. So I take none.
Okay, well that was lucky. I think that, yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, so that's the beginning of the investigators round.
Right. So you can think about what you're going to do and whether you want to go first or second on the air.
I could go, I'm going to look for a location.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Let me read this clearly. Not that one, this one. Okay. Alright, it goes into play. And go to the hex. Hex. Okay. Dude got I'm exhausted a long time ago.
You done?
No, I gotta make a decision.
All right.
So here's what happened. On my first turn,
Mm-hmm.
I pulled, and I actually ended up with 2 locations, one of which will get us there, and it says that you may choose.
Oh, okay.
So I chose the location that will get us there.
Nice.
On a revelation, it says take the topmost hex card in the counter and deal with it.
Okay.
I hate to do this to you one way or another. I'm just going to take a risk and say skill cards.
Okay. What about 'em?
You must discard any skill cards that you have in your hand.
Damn it. Why? Don't do that to me. No. Okay, done.
Oh, good. I was trying to remember what you run off of. I feel like assets we both run off of. Events sometimes.
Yeah,
me,
I have some Hail Mary events because I
Right.
can't really fight.
and that
otherwise.
we don't tend to depend when we tend to use our skills.
Right.
But I'm always concerned about your card count. But
Yeah.
that's my first turn.
All right.
So for my second turn, I'm going to move here, which doesn't do anything. This is at the end of the round situation.
Okay.
Wait a minute, can I move to here? I cannot. Oh, we don't have a way to get to here. Shnikes.
Okay. Yeah, we had it. There was another location that could get to there, but we don't have it.
We don't have it, so it can't go there.
Okay. And at the end of your turn, if you are... Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're making this a maze.
All right, I think so. I have 2 turns then,
Or, yeah, we have 2 actions, right?
2 actions left. I think what I'll do, because there's no way to get to this,
Okay.
At all. There's nothing on the table that gets there. So the only thing I can think of is prepare for this to disappear. Which means that I need maybe just end up with you.
Well,
and you do some clue gathering.
it could take another Doom on it, right?
Yeah, but here's what's going to happen. The monsters are going to move first. He is going to move to the only place that he can move to get to both of us, which is here.
Oh, okay, right.
This then would disappear with him on it, which means he goes into empty time and space.
Yeah.
So, and we can move back to here.
Yeah.
And nothing gets us to here. So, us both being here is not a disadvantage.
Okay.
So that gives you a chance to do something to your hand. It would be nice for you to get clues because we know that clues are going to be in play underneath here, right?
Right.
So I think that's what I will do. Is I will action 2. Well, I could also pull out I could go for a location.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Location pull. 1, 2, 3. All right. Those are big monsters. All victory. It doesn't matter.
I'm not sure the usefulness of victory points in the last scenario of a campaign. Unless you're supposed to be able to carry your characters.
No, you have to start over. All right.
Okay.
So this is a location. This is another tear through space and time, which basically is the same as this. So it does have a surge. No, it doesn't surge because we didn't draw it the traditional way.
Right.
After you just put it into play, it gets 1. At the end of it, you get a doom on it.
Okay.
Now that does create a little thing. But anyway, I'm going to move here.
Because he can even if he can't get to here, he can get to here, right?
Right, but
or we can get rid of both.
He can go to exactly.
We could get rid of both of them. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. The only question is going to be is like the location. Let's just go here. If that's a plus, or if that's a location we can only get to from.
Well, from here we can go to not to here.
Oh, but these can go to all the same locations this can. So these aren't important to keep.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. He's only going to go to one location.
No, I was worried about discarding these and if they were necessary in the path to get here. But I'm saying they can't be.
But they are because we can't get to either any of these locations from here. So we do need this card to stay. I know what to do. You do your hand. You do your turn. Build yourself up.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do a card pull, that's great. But other than that,
okay. So
I mean, locations are important.
I'm going to spend 2 resources. It's not 2. Sorry, I lied. I thought I was going to do something helpful.
At the end of my turn, Peter Silvestri heals his horror.
Oh, okay. I'm going to spend 2 for preposterous sketches. Play only if there's a clue at my location. There is. It lets me draw 3 cards.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and then I have 1 action left, but no resources. All right.
I mean, don't be afraid to go for a location.
Yeah.
Or a resource, or something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if a location or a resource as prep for next phase.
Need another freaking maze piece.
Okay, I will look for location.
Okay, I like that choice.
1, 2, 3, new location.
All right. Monster phase. This monster will move to here.
Yep.
To hunt both of us.
Yep.
All right. Nothing happens there. All right. Upkeep phase.
Alright.
Unexhaust any pieces. Take a resource and a card. Okay, that's a good card to have. That's good. All right. That is the end of the round. Forced at the end of the round, either put one doom through space or time or discard it. We're going to discard this guy.
Okay.
He goes here. Oh, this monster's stuck in there. Woo.
Okay.
Let's put a doom on this one.
Yep. I'm fine with that.
So we are now at 2 existing doom.
Okay.
This is at the end of your turn. At the after the last clue and after the last clue. So none of these are triggered by end of round.
Okay.
That is the end of the round.
With those, and then
Arcane barrier. Oh no. Okay, that is not good. So to be able to move into or out of this location, we will need to test a will of 4. If you fail, you will discard the top 5 cards of your deck.
but if successful, right,
It just dislodges it.
we discard it, right?
Yep.
So I will be the one to get rid of that.
Okay. I mean, I have a natural 5 for my will.
Oh, okay. I can discard this down to 6.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I would be a 5. Yeah, I would be a 3 plus 2. Right.
So we're kind of the same on that.
But I do have cards to burn, so let me see if any of them are will cards.
Well, do your mythos first and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Hex. Test will 5. For each point fail, discard the top card of your deck.
Oof. Well, that's better
Than horror. So I'm not going to burn resources on that. Yeah. So I'm going to do a 3 versus a 5. Yeah, I'm not going to burn resources.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you resources because I have 1, but I don't know that it's going to help you.
Right.
Since it's just going to be cards.
Yeah. So right now it's a 3 versus a 5, and this is my success, which is a +2. Yep.
Okay.
So
nothing.
nothing.
Nice.
It was the wrong time for that to come out.
That should go here.
Oh, that is a true statement. But I would have much preferred that to come out at a different time.
Yeah.
All right.
The token, not the card.
The token, yes.
All right. So now we are at player's turn.
Yeah, investigate phase.
We still do not have a location to get us through the doorway into the edge of the universe.
Right.
And we do need to unlock this arcane barrier to be able to leave.
Right.
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Because all I'm going to do is test the arcane barrier and find a location. Those are my only actions I'm interested in doing. But I have 2 clues, so I would love to have, if you get rid of the barrier and find a location.
Okay, I will take a resource.
Yep. 1.
Now I will spend both resources to, I have a will 3, and that's a will 4, right?
Yep.
And we just need to succeed.
Now, here's the thing. Let's be clear about this. This says, as an additional cost, to move into or out of attached location, test the will.
Oh, okay. So
You have to be deciding to move
okay.
to test this. So maybe that's not the best. Maybe me move. Maybe. Maybe I should draw a location first. Why don't we draw for locations?
Yeah, let's find a place to move to because we're safe here, right? So
Yeah.
if we just find them.
1, 2, 3. No location. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Location. All right. This will send us to the door. This will send us to here.
Yeah. We don't really need this. We just need to get here.
Yeah.
We can just bypass the dimensional doorway, right?
Yeah, but we want to go to this endless bridge and take the long way around.
Why?
All right. So this one says, when after investigator leaves, either place a doom or discard it. This one says, when you would leave the steps of Yagarawa, test a will of 2. If you fail, shuffle the steps into the encounter deck instead of moving to your original destination. So this could accidentally go away.
I still think that's better because we can go from here to there to here.
Right, but you go from here to here and fail, and it goes away.
I know, but my point is this can't. Oh, what's that do for us?
That we can move. It's a long way around. We can move from here. Oh no, you're right.
To here.
Yeah,
to here. To here.
Yeah, we can move here to here to here to here to here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Let's take the risk because we're at the end anyway, and it's going to shuffle through. Yeah. That was my second. That was my third. Oh, that was my second turn.
Right.
All right. So then, as an action,
it says put steps into play, then draw the topmost madness card in your discard pile. In your discard pile.
In my discard pile.
The topmost madness card in your discard pile.
I don't have a madness card.
And there you go.
All right.
And that was just a revelation effect. So that's
all right.
When you would leave steps, test will 2. So you should be able to succeed at will 2, right?
Yeah. I have an action left.
Okay.
So for my action, well, here's a question. I would assume
you can attempt it, right?
That I can investigate this, which also it has a move attached to it.
Yeah.
And because it's a move, I have to test this first.
Yeah.
It would assume that I would,
Yeah.
All right, so I'm testing a will. I will add this card to it. I'll add my second Pete to it because I can't do much with it, which will bring me to a 6.
Okay.
-3. And I have to beat a 4. That does not succeed.
Okay. So it just stays, right?
6 -3.
But no other ill effect?
So that goes away, this goes away, and that ends my turn.
Okay. But now I know where I need to go, right? And
Yeah. That's frustrating.
And there are 2 clues here. This is a
4,
shroud of 2. This is a shroud of
5,
3.
6.
Okay.
Yeah. That is a shroud of 4.
Okay. So.
We are allowed to move there. Okay. But to leave there, you will need to have 2 clues in your hand.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's a shroud of 2. I have a base of 4. This would bring it to 6. I'm gonna first. Okay, so first I would do that to put this in play. Then I will do. So that's 6. 7.
All right.
Okay.
So, Sophia should get on a plane. She should be on the plane now and get ready to start taking off any minute now.
All right. So I'm at a 7 versus 2, and I'm trying to succeed by 2 or more for multiple reasons. And I do. It's a -1, so that was an overspend, but that's fine. All right. So I get 2 clues. Don't take that last clue.
Yes, please don't take the last clue.
But now we both have 2 clues.
Right.
So
That was your first action?
that was my second action. The first one was putting the scavenging. Because I'm using the scavenging to get a useful item back into my hand, I believe it is, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe that. I'm just looking what are items. Maybe that.
And you don't have anything that will help you break the barrier this round.
Well, I will. Alright, I like my disc, but I will take that instead. And then, because we're racing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's okay. Discard. So then, now, I will attempt to move here,
Okay.
and it's a will 4, right?
Yep. I have nothing to contribute.
That would make it 5 versus 4. -3, I fail. Waste. I should have been more patient. I wasn't. Okay. That's that.
All right, monster phase.
Nothing.
No monsters. Upkeep phase.
Okay.
Exhaust everybody.
Yeah.
Take a resource and a card.
Okay.
All right, like that one. That was one I wanted to get out. Then that is the end of the round. So this triggers at the end of the round. At the end of the round, either place a doom or discard it. We will discard it.
Right.
This is last token,
That's end of turn.
end of your turn, and this is when you would leave.
Yeah.
So that's all the end of round triggers.
Okay.
So now we start the, no, this is if I haven't, yep. So now we start the Doom goes on there.
Okay.
So now we're at 3.
Yep.
And then Mythos, I will draw a card. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I have to test will versus a 5. I have a 4. I pull the tablet,
Just -3.
which makes a 1. So I failed by 4, so I have to I discard the top 4 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything good in there? Oh, yeah. I missed my guard dog. Extra. Alright, that's the end of that turn. For me, yours.
Alrighty.
Whew.
Conglomeration of spheres, monster abomination. Hunter prey is lowest willpower, but he's going to come to
He's
me.
engaged with you.
He's engaged with me. And I don't have both my amulets are my discs are in my discard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's a health of, he's a fight of 1, but he's a health of 6.
Alright, we can do some damage control here.
Alrighty, and then it's investigator phase.
I'll go ahead and go.
Okay.
I'm going to, for my first action, engage your conglomeration of spheres.
Okay.
Then I will attack it.
Alright.
And it will be Duke doing the attacking.
I will probably run away, just FYI.
Yeah, I hope you can. Like, that's what I need you to do, is get out of this. I need you to get through that barrier.
Yeah.
I will commit vicious blow to that.
Yep.
So we are doing a 4 versus 1. Actually, it is 5 because this is part of the skill. Yeah. That's a 0. That is a pass. If this test is successful during an attack, that attack does +1 damage.
Alright.
And Duke also does +1 damage. So that is 4 damage.
You did 4 damage in 1 attack?
Yep.
Dang.
Oh no, that is 3 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
That was
2 plus 1.
2 plus 1.
Yeah.
But that exhausted Duke.
Okay.
That was my second action.
And what was your first action? Oh, engaging.
Was engaging him. I have a natural 2. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a resource to put my fire axe out, which gives him an attack of opportunity. He will attack me, which does 1 plus 1, right? So
Yep.
Peter takes the horror, and the guard dog takes the hit. The guard dog, when an enemy attacks, damage to the guard dog, deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. So he now has 4 damage.
Okay.
And I have not used a melee card. If I attack him with my fire axe, I will have to discard it. But I don't really need that because I'll have Duke next time. Duke does a +1. But, yeah. That's the end of my turn. That's 3 actions, and I've almost beaten this guy. At the end of my turn, Peter Silvestri heals 1 horror.
Okay. First action, I'm going to take a resource. Second action, I am spending both of these resources to increase I have 5 cards in hand, so I'm going to spend both my resources to increase my will from a 3 to a 7 in order to beat this
Please do.
4. I'm going to attempt to move here. So I'm attempting to move.
All right.
It's -2. That's a success. So this goes away,
Good.
and I am now here.
All right. Now,
I
read this clearly.
I could attempt to leave here,
Right.
but but it would be a will 3 versus a will 2.
I don't like those odds.
Right. So I think I'm just gonna chill. But if I chill, this will advance.
Yes, but it's going to advance anyway.
Well, I mean, it will advance before we go there
Yes.
and advance the act.
Yes. No, that's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you don't have the resources to bump that up to
Right. I overspent. If I had known that I could have succeeded, I would have kept one of those resources
Yeah.
and then gone again. But
I
had to
But
guarantee.
we needed to guarantee getting through that wall.
Yeah.
Because now I can also move to you.
Right. So I've got 1 action left.
I would hope you would resource yourself up since you are carded up, right? Unless you have a way to get.
It's a shroud of 3.
Because you're going to have to.
Yeah. So I will take a resource, and that will be my turn.
Yeah. All right. Monsters move. Oh, monsters. None to move, but this guy does damage to me.
1 and 1.
So he attacks. And I'll go ahead and put in the guard dog again, which does damage to. Nope. I'm going to let Duke take that damage. And then he will do the horror to Pete.
Okay. Alrighty. And then, yep.
That's in the monsters. Upkeep phase. Everybody resets. Take a resource. And a card.
I got my paranoia discard on my resources.
Ugh. Okay.
If I'd drawn card instead of drawn resource, but hindsight.
Okay. Advance the doom. This goes here.
Yeah.
Oh, there were no other end actions, right?
No.
End of round actions. No. All right.
Shuffle the encounter discard into the and then we're gonna go into a location is discarded. You're going to resolve the revelation effect.
Okay.
And then there was at least 1 person sacrificed to Yogg Sophos, so we're going to read the phone. You hear a familiar voice calling out to you, and you enter an impossibly shaped building of cracked stone. No, don't, the voice cries. You rush toward the voice, down a set of steep, narrow stairs. Upon reaching the bottom, you find yourself in the hidden chamber under Dunwich. Bound by shackles, you see those you failed to save, bloodied and maimed. The creature with a man's face feeds from a corpse on the ground. The head of the corpse turns to face you, and a sharp pain stabs your heart. Each investigator tests will X, where X is the number of names recorded under, so X is going to be 2. For each point we fail by, we take 1 damage. But at least it's not horror. I can take damage right now. I just can't take horror. So
These, are they getting shuffled back in, or it just goes into play?
those don't get shuffled back in. Yeah. So what's that one?
It is a tear through time and space. I'm assuming the surge doesn't take place since
No.
it's found in a different
Right.
way.
Right.
Put it into play, and then put a token on it. That's it. And we're testing will. Is that what you said? The head.
Oh, wait a minute. revelation, put tear through.
Put it into play.
Put tear through space. Oh,
That's the name of this.
Oh, okay.
Revelation just says put this into play.
But it's already in play. That's
No, it wasn't in play. You pull until you have a revelation.
Oh,
then put it in play.
Got it.
It just is.
Yeah. Okay.
Telling you to put it into play.
Okay.
So it is in play as opposed to on its undiscovered side.
Okay.
And that's because it's a single-sided card.
Right.
So they want to be clear that because sometimes locations come in and they're
right.
like
yeah,
this.
Yeah. Where it was locked. Yeah.
All right. So we're testing will against what?
2 sacrifices.
Ugh. Tablet
is -3. So you take 1 damage.
So I'll take 1 damage.
Well, what's your will?
4.
Okay, so will. Okay, so it's will -3
is a 1 against the 2, so I lose by 1. So I take 1 damage.
Okay.
That damage will need to go to me.
Okay.
Because I don't have anybody else to take the damage right now. Because I was saving this guard dog attack for a monster in case I needed it.
Yep. So I have a will of 3 -2. So I'm a 1 versus a 2. So I also take a damage, and I'm actually fine with that at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But that was just this.
Yep.
And then
new card.
Breaking through. Throughout this warped dimension, no matter where you travel, there is a haunting shape in the distance. At first, it appears as a disk, like a black moon with many wriggling arms. But as time passes, you can tell it is growing larger and larger. Forced. After you are moved to a location, my encounter card effect, take 1 horse. So same as always.
Yep.
It's a 6 doom threshold.
All right, nice. I like a good 6 doom.
But I'm guessing it is our last. Oh no, it's not our last. Okay. I thought it was going to be our last, but it's not. Okay. All right.
But you know that guy's out there and he's going to. I mean, you can just look at the horror on that guy.
Yeah.
It's like a damage of 6 horror.
Well, 5.
Yeah.
Don't exaggerate.
He's going to kill you in 1 shot, basically.
Oh, yeah.
And me in 2.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of the Doom, advancing the Doom. Now we need to draw Mythos cards.
Yep.
Oh, no, I've got spawn at any extra dimensional location. Oh, okay, I like that.
We're probably never going here.
Yeah.
Or this one, because it goes away, right? But it goes away after Hunter activates, right? So we move away from it. So we don't want it to go here.
Yeah, no, this is good.
Okay.
Because
he will go from here to here, right?
Yeah, or here. It depends on what's in play at the time.
Yeah, he would probably go here because that's closer.
Well, that may be gone.
Shortest path.
That may be gone.
Right. But anyway, okay, so not the worst. And then me, this is where I would discard from my deck. I'm okay with that for the moment. Yeah, I'm not going to power it. I can't power this at all.
I mean, I'm hoping that this has some kind of mechanism to where I don't have to go through the same maze that you took to get.
Okay, so I'm 1 versus. So I discard 4. Oh, there's my painkillers.
Oh.
But I don't need painkillers. I want smoking pipe is what I want. But also my inquiring mind. No, that's fit. But anyway. Okay. So not the worst in the world. Okay. Because we are still alive.
Yep.
Alrighty. So then, Investigator phase. I can go first. And
I'd like to find out if you get there and let's see what happens.
All right. So I'm going to take a resource firstly.
Yep.
Now, if I spend that resource, I'm at a 5 versus a 2. If we want to have better odds, I take another resource before I move.
Yeah, I'm at a different location, so I can't help you. I would take it.
Okay. It might be an overspend.
I would overspend if it's a one-shot deal.
And I'll be taking no clues with me because we'll probably still need clues again. But that's fine. Okay.
I'd rather get the portal open.
So for my last action, I'm going to attempt to move from here to here.
Right.
But I have to test a will 2. I'm going to spend both of these.
Because if you don't succeed, you're going to take a horror and get moved to there. Or vice versa, technically.
I'm at a 3 plus a 4, so I'm at a 7 versus a 2.
Yep.
It's -2. So that was an overspend, but
That is a...
And I have to spend 2 clues.
All right. This is the edge of the universe. You must have at least 2 clues in order to move to the edge of the universe. Investigators at the edge of the universe cannot draw cards during the upkeep phase.
Okay. That's not great. Okay.
What is... So that's not where we want to be?
Yeah, it is. Because it...
Oh! All right, so now we have 4 clues here.
Okay. And...
I was like, why did we do that?
You reach an impossibly dense, pitch-black void and realize that this place is where all of reality, all that is and all that ever will be, ends. In its center, you see a minuscule rift suspended just out of reach. When you peer through the tear, you are surprised to see the peak of Sentinel Hill. Somehow you've reached the other side of the rift. Now you must find a way to close it for good. So, close the rift. The unworthy stones on the ground are inscribed with some sort of seal. Approaching them causes a voice to enter your mind, speaking in an alien tongue. So we can discard the top 3 cards in the counter deck, choose a location, discard it, that same action as always. Objective. Only investigators at the edge of the universe may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. We need 6 clues as a group.
Okay.
But it takes 2 clues in order to move here.
That's me, so I have those 2 clues. You're already there. Oh!
I can pick up the 4. Let's assume I can pick up the 4 here, because nothing is getting rid of this, right? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing's getting rid of this.
All right, I got a plan.
Okay.
I got a plan. It's going to take... It won't be in one round. There's no way to do it in one round.
You're not going to come here, pick up these 2 clues, and join me?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know that I can get those 2 clues.
Oh, okay.
Well, I might be able to.
I mean, even if it takes you multiple turns...
I was thinking that I would go here and take these clues. And then come in the back door. But, no, you're probably right.
Well, I mean, it's up to you because if you can get the clues here easier, then you can get the clues here because of the difference in shroud value.
Right. Well, the trick is I don't want to be here at the end of this, or here at the end of the turn.
Right.
Or here.
Right.
Because this guy is moving
right
to here or here.
Right. If you investigated here and could get 1.
Right.
And then investigated again and got the 2nd, and then moved here, you'd have 4 clues total. You'd have to discard 2 to get there, but then you'd have 2 left for the contribute, right?
Yeah.
And we'd just have to hope that nothing gets rid of these clues.
Well, the first thing I could do is fight this monster.
Oh, that is a true statement.
And I'm going to have to use Duke to do that.
Oh, I got you.
So that's why I'm... more
Okay.
costly. So let me do that. Let me just do that.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens here, and then
All right.
we'll let you rest for a second.
All right.
All right. Duke is going to attack the conglomeration of spheres.
Okay.
I have 1+1, so I'll go ahead and do that just to make sure it's a 5 versus 1. I feel like it's an overkill, but better. It is the last one, which is the shroud value for your location.
Which is a 2.
Yeah, so -2 then?
Yeah.
Then that's a pass. All right, and that's 2. He does +1 damage, so
Okay.
that gets rid of this conglomeration of spheres in action 1.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm fine with whatever you decide to do.
action 2, or my free action, I'm gonna spend the card to unexhaust the Duke. Action 2 is I will send Duke in here to investigate. Yeah. I will send him in to investigate. Which is, I'm going to add this perception to it. I can commit 1 to it. If it's successful, I draw a card. So that gives me a 4 + 2 is 6 versus a 3. That is, that's very good. That is a +2, and I ready Duke.
Oh, nice. Oh, you drew your
Yeah.
card or something?
Yep.
Yes.
So that is a success. That is a way overspend, but I'll take it. All right, that is 2 actions. Now,
Well, you don't want to end your turn.
I don't want to end my turn there. So I'm thinking I may just have to move back to this spot.
Oh, you can back.
I can't go there because he's here.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, my bad.
Because here's the thing, if I'm here, I'm an equal distance from these 2 places. Correct? Green, with equal distance.
Yep.
If I'm here,
He comes directly.
he
to
comes directly to me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm here, he comes directly to me. If I'm here, which I can't get to, so it doesn't matter. So I think that is it. But if I come here, I can go to this place next turn so that I can then move to you.
No.
And there is nothing that goes to this location on the board except for this. So then that is it, yes. So I will move here and end my turn there. That was 3 actions. It is about the best I could do, short of having a way, which I don't have anything that would have allowed me to pick up 2. Yeah, I've got nothing that would allow me to pick up two clues. I have stuff in my hand, but I didn't have it on me, so. End of my turn. So grab some clues.
On per phase.
Oh, you've already gone, yeah.
He moves here.
Yep.
Then
That's the end.
upkeep phase. We take a resource. We do not draw a card. Or no, you do. I don't.
I take a resource and I draw a card.
Then that's the end of the round, right?
Yeah.
So then this one, we're going to let this one go away.
Yeah, so we'll let this go away. It goes away and he goes away with it.
Oh, those monsters that were going away, they don't go away. They come here.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Not the fishing ones.
Oh, yes.
And I guess that other one before it, that we also sent away that way.
Yeah. Can this guy get somewhere then?
Well, he moved.
Yeah. I got you. So we probably have a monster out there that we should have dealt with. From the other one, but there was one other that did that.
Well, no, we got rid of him. The way we got rid of him, well,
No.
I said we got rid of him. We just have 2 here now. The reason being is because they're hunter, but to get they can go from here
Directly to where I'm standing.
to there.
No, look at where I am.
Oh, yeah.
But asterisks.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing all that great anyway. I mean, we're okay, but we're not.
No.
Shoot. Yep. But it was just the one, right? And I don't remember what it was. I think
There was another one.
it was a long time ago, though. Yeah, it would have been another one of those. I mean, we could just direct on it. So these guys both would have a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, this guy would have 2. Because he moved to here,
Okay.
so that's entering a location. There was a clue on there; it would have flipped and been put on him. And then this disappeared, so he entered this location. And then,
Well, this location they have clues on.
yeah, but if there's no clues added,
Oh, okay. Got it.
but this one was sitting in a location that disappeared, and so his only move was to there.
Yeah. And I think that location had a clue on it.
I don't think.
Yeah, that location had a clue that we didn't pick up. So it turned into that too.
Yeah.
Okay. So that supports that 6.
Yeah. So that's going to be a countdown of these guys moving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the end of the enemy phase. Oh, that's the end of the upkeep phase. We got to. You took a card and did all your stuff,
I
right?
took a resource, not a card.
He did. He forgot the heals.
I'm not allowed to take cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And I
So
took
those, put it in there, and then you do.
conglomeration of spheres. Damn it.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to help you out.
Has it entered a location?
No.
It's at your location, right?
Yep. Yep. No, that's not the same thing.
What do you mean?
This is a different animal. This is a conglomeration of spheres.
Oh, it's not this. Okay, my bad. Okay.
It seemed so promising at one point.
Oh, okay. So what's that mean?
For what? It's a 0.
Oh,
It's worth 0. So you use 0 on your math.
so I just got 5?
Yeah.
Because it's an auto fail, so I don't get to use this 3 at all. I failed at 5.
Oh, no, mathematically you just take that token as 0.
Oh, okay. On something like
Yeah,
this.
those kind of tests.
Okay. So then I failed it. Or, okay.
You automatically fail, so even if you would have like succeeded, it still would have been. Well,
Okay.
you wouldn't have succeeded.
Yeah.
But mathematically, you count it as drawing like 0,
Okay.
I believe, or
Okay, that's all of us?
yes.
Okay. So, is there a way you can evade him, investigate, move?
His evasion's pretty high. Why don't you go ahead and see what you can do?
Most I can do is just pick up.
Yeah, so go ahead and do that. Because if you don't get it done fast, there's no urgency on mine.
Okay. So that is going to be a 6 versus a 2. Which is a minus 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 6 versus a 6. Okay, so that's a succeed by 1. I was hoping you should succeed by 2. I will investigate again. To 0. That is a succeed by 2, so I take those. And I can use this to take an item. So I'm just going to look at all the items I can take and decide on them. Okay. This one. I've yet to use the rabbits. Probably still won't, but I'll take it because it's got a wild score. Alright. So that was me.
All 3 turns?
Yep.
Alright, I will be the
This
best.
will flip if
Yeah.
we.
The best thing that I can do, the very best thing that I can do, is try to evade.
Yeah.
Because if I don't evade, these guys are coming to me.
Yeah.
If I stay here and fight, so I only have one shot at it, which is my ability.
Oh wait a minute. What damage does it do? 1 and 1.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because I would have to get 6 to get rid of them.
No. I'm saying, can you take the opportunity? Can you take it? If you could take the opportunity twice. Like if you can investigate here and succeed.
So here's the thing. If let's say I evade him and exhaust. That's action 1. Action 2 is move to here. Action 3 is move to here.
Yeah, but you don't want to move there until you get the clue because we won't have enough. We need 6. You have to spend
I
2
would
to
investigate to here because he moves on an investigate.
Right.
And I could stay. I can end here because that gives me the distance between these guys.
Right. Do you feel that you can?
I think evading is still better than just taking the hit.
Okay.
If I succeed, if I don't succeed, I'll just take the hit on the second time.
Okay.
I think that's it. Like if I evade him, I get rid of the monsters
Okay.
in my travel. I'm now 1 step away, so I don't get any more damage.
Okay.
So I think it still is that. So let me just make sure that I'm doing all the right things. So
And you can no longer draw cards once you get here. Just FYI.
yeah, I know. Well, I can't draw cards on my upkeep, but I can draw cards on
other effects. Yeah. Which is why I took rabbit's foot.
So again, my natural evade is a 3. Pete gives me 1. That's 4.
Right.
And Armitage is giving me 2 more. So
Okay.
that's a 6 versus a 4. -3, that is a loss. So I did not evade him.
Okay.
But he doesn't attack me for evading because that's one of the things that I can do.
Right.
All right. So now, action 2 is I'm going to move, or I'm going to investigate here.
Okay.
All right. He does an attack of. So he attacks. He'll hit the guard dog and Pete. Guard dog hits damage back to him, and I am investigating with +2. So that is a 6
Versus a 3.
versus a 3. So this is the Hail Mary that I have. -2,
That's
that's
a
success.
Okay, so you got that.
So I got that. So that was action 2. I have no cards, but I have no cards.
Okay.
I need to get out of here. Oh wait, do I need to get out of here? I have this monster with me.
This is a will to leave. If you can investigate to here,
I can't. Because I...
you don't have a way.
Oh
to
no,
contact
I used Duke to investigate
you. Right.
that. And I don't have a card to spend to unexhaust him.
Right. Okay.
But I also have a monster on my back.
Right.
At the end of this turn, these guys cannot go to here, so they will be moving to here.
Right.
So, if I stay to draw a card, which I can't do because, so I either fight or move.
Well, you could.
If I move, I'm bringing him with.
And that's fine. Because then these are even further away.
Right.
And the thing is I just need to pick up that clue at the start of the next investigator phase, and then we will have the 6 total.
Right. You have how many clues right now? 3?
I have 3. That's the last clue we need. So unless clues go away,
Yeah.
so you'd have to pass a will to move here and take the opportunity attack.
Right. And my will naturally is a 4. And if I draw a card, I take an attack against me anyway.
Right.
So I might as well.
And you don't have a way to spend resources, right?
No.
Okay.
Not on anything there. I do to bump up my attack, but if I attack them with this weapon, I lose this weapon.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to lose my guard dog unless I take the damage.
You have Peter.
I think I'm just going to come. I'm just going to come with you.
Yeah.
It's not what. Oh, I gotta draw it against a 2.
Right.
It is a 5 versus a 2.
Okay.
If I fail, I'm screwed.
You succeed.
I succeed.
You're with me.
All right.
As is, and that monster that's engaged with you, that's
Yes.
fine.
But he does another attack.
Well, on the monster phase.
No,
No. Sorry.
because I
The
moved.
opportunity.
An opportunity attack. So he does damage against me and a damage against the
Well, again, Peter. Or
against the guard dog. Guard dog does damage against him because I might as well do that. This kills the guard dog.
Okay.
Good boy. All right, now that is the end of my turn. At the end of my turn, Peter will heal himself with 1 horror.
All right, and then monster phase. These move here because that is the closest path, right?
Yes, they move there.
That one.
This will stay in place. Yeah.
That one
This one
attacks
will
you.
attack
1 and
me.
1.
So it will attack for 1 and 1. He will do 1 damage to Peter, and I will take the hit here.
Okay. So that was the enemy phase.
That's the end of the enemy phase.
Okay, so upkeep. I get a resource but not a card. You get a resource and not a card.
Okay.
And then, and your
1,
Duke
2,
is
3.
refreshed.
4, so we put 1 more doom on. Oh, well, these guys moved, so that
So
that triggered it. So this is not here yet. So, oh, actually, it does. It goes here, but
So this was boom, boom.
1, 2, right?
Okay, and then
That. Then we check, and it is triggered. Okay.
right. Okay. Spawn the set-aside Yogg-Sothoth enemy at the edge of the universe.
It's here.
Is he massive?
He is an ancient one, elite, massive hunter. Retaliate.
Bam.
He gets +6 per investigator health, so that is going to be 12 plus 4 is 16. Is his health.
Okay.
Okay. When Yogg-Sothoth attacks you, instead of taking up to X horror, you may discard X top cards from your deck. If you have no cards in your deck, you are driven insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So up to 5, we can discard to keep from getting the horror.
Okay. And then, so then this is the shape in the distance smashes through the barriers in this dimension. Its many arms reaching to envelop everything you see. Its body is like an ooze covered in eyes and mouths. You feel insignificant, like a bug, next to the creature's terrifying grandeur. Force, after you move to a location by an encounter card effect, take 1 horror. Force, if Yogg-Sothoth, if he's defeated, we will have resolution 3. This takes 2 doom. It will auto trigger
Right.
at the end of the
Because we don't have a way to get rid of those guys.
We do not. So,
Yeah, we've lost this.
no, we have to get, all we have to do is get through these 2 Mythos cards and we'll be fine.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Because something there may happen.
There's another act. I thought this would be the last act. But anyway, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
But you got to take
It's fine.
All right. Okay.
All right. So then, because on a retaliate, it's not going to do 5/4 on a retaliate, right? It does.
Let me have that rules reference.
It cannot make attacks against of opportunities. It
Yeah.
cannot make
Let me have the rules reference.
Okay.
Yeah. Cannot be evaded. Cannot make attacks of opportunity. Okay.
So that means we can pick up clues
And we can leave.
Yeah.
Which is what it's built for, so that you can leave.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you need to pick up a thing, I guess.
Well, we have to do mythos cards.
Oh, that is true. Mythos cards. I forgot. We still have damage. Tear through space. Put tear through space into play. It gets a token.
It's a location.
Yep.
That's fine.
And it's a surge.
Oh, okay.
If you are at an extradimensional location, discard it and take 1 damage. Otherwise, take 2 damage.
So you take 2 damage.
I take 2 damage. Damn.
Okay.
That's not good. Because I don't have a way to absorb that damage.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Unless you want to sacrifice Peter and Dick.
I don't. Not
Okay.
yet. Not yet.
Did you get rid of a horror at the end of your last turn?
I
Off
did.
of Peter?
I
Okay.
did.
Okay.
I did, which took him down to 1. And then during the enemy phase, it attacked me
Got it.
and took 1.
Okay.
So he's going to be sitting.
This is Endless Bridge. I lose 2 resources, which means I lose 1. But it is not. It's not a surge. So okay. So we live. Okay. Let me go first.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. Whew. Okay. I am. Last action, I'm going to investigate. I'm contributing 2 lore. You don't have any cards,
I
right?
have no cards.
Okay, that's fine. So, I'm at a 6 versus a 2. -1, I overpaid, that's fine. I actually succeeded by 2 or more, which is great.
Had not paid for my travel, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
We now have 6.
Yes. And we will reveal that before I pick my item card from the deck. Because it may matter.
All right. You are utterly exhausted with no idea as to what can be done to close the rift. It is too distant to touch, and nothing you do has any effect. There is nothing here to guide you apart from the unearthly words that are seeping into your mind. Just then you hear a familiar voice with the echoing chorus, and you feel yourself compelled to repeat it.
Compelled?
Compelled, yes. Or compared. Claude Ostium, you whisper at first, the words on the tip of your tongue. You close your eyes to concentrate, and the echo grows louder. When it ends, and you open your eyes, you face nothing but an inky abyss, and the tear has vanished. Remove Edge of the Universe from the game. Put the set-aside Tear Through Time location into play.
Okay. So this.
It's yeah. Oh yes. Everybody gets shifted back to there.
So we have to spend 2 clues there here to resign. If we want to resign.
Okay. It is another moon, so we gotta find a path to it. All right. Finding a new way. Discard the top as an action. Discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Choose a location. Blah blah blah. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. So our objective is to resign.
It's to get here.
Yeah.
And spend 2 clues to resign.
Okay.
So I will pick for my item.
But we are now able to leave him.
I will take that.
Our biggest problem are these guys are out here with a
Right.
clear path to things, and they're going to just advance things naturally.
Right. I should have left myself an action to leave. I did not.
Oh, you did?
Oh no.
That is problematic.
It is problematic.
But you have cards to go through, so.
They can't get directly to here.
Correct.
Okay. But they're not far.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, they might be far.
They might be.
Because this is a yellow dot, right?
Right.
This is not yellow dot.
There's no
This is
yellow
not
dots on here. So they can go through here to get to there.
Yeah, they have to get to there first.
The only way to get there is through these stairs
Or here.
or here.
But they're going to go
The
here.
dimensional doorway.
So they're going to go here.
We can move from where we are to this dimensional doorway.
No.
I mean, we can move to here from there, but not from there. How can we get to here? Nothing.
No, we have to come through here. Or, no, here. Endless bridge. After an investigator leaves Endless bridge, either place 1 doom or discard it. So.
And it is so we can go there, yes. All right.
So we can go directly from here to here.
Right.
And from here to here to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here's the thing: nobody can end up here because if anybody ends up here, it gets shuffled back in the thing.
If you end your turn there, right?
Yeah.
How many actions do you have?
I have 3 actions.
How many
I've done
clues do you have?
I have 0.
Okay.
My inclination is that I will
I take a run for it.
move here, investigate here, then move here.
Okay.
That is my inclination. Because I can't there's no success here for me.
Right.
So I move. He does not have an attack of opportunity. Oh no, I have a monster on me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to take a hit. Or I can hit him and do 2 damage if I hit him.
If only I hadn't put out the rabbit's foot and left myself an action to move, because I could have. I could have had a pretty clear path.
All right. My problem is I think all of my allies are in here.
Right.
Both of my guard dogs are in here.
Yeah.
Which is what I would need. Now I do have coats. A couple of coats still.
Yeah, my bulletproof vest is in my discard.
I think all of my allies are out, so I can't do anything there. So, well, I should go ahead and just attack
That one?
this guy where I am.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to admit, I'm not attacking him, so I don't get any retaliate from him.
Okay.
So if I attack here, I'm going to do 2 damage.
Okay.
Then I attack it. I might just try to get rid of this guy while I'm here. Because these guys can't come to here.
Our agenda's going to run out is the problem.
Yeah.
I think we're going to lose to the agenda.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, I'm just going to attack with Duke against this guy. That is a hit. That does 2 damage.
Okay.
It's action 1.
Okay.
Action 2 is I'm going to spend a resource to get +2, which will be a 4 versus 1.
Okay. Does it give you extra damage?
Nope. That is, okay, that's the best of everything, so that goes away. That did 1 damage. This did +2, so I did a way overkill, but it immediately exhausts him.
Right.
Because I used the weapon, this goes away.
Okay.
But now I can attack with Duke again.
That's the fire axe, right?
Yes. During an attack, yes. If you attack against the conglomeration of spheres using a melee card, discard that card.
Got it. That's why. Got it. Because I thought the fire axe had a discard for extra damage, but that's probably
my
something other.
Drawing that elder sign reset him.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have extra damage unless you have no resources.
Gotcha. Right. Okay. I remember that now.
If I weren't fighting this guy, it would be great because it has a +2. On
Yeah,
the thing.
it's the knife.
So that's
that you can
-1.
discard for extra
So
damage.
that does the final blow. So I do kill the monster, and Duke is exhausted.
But you end your turn.
I end my turn there, and I do have the opportunity to go through my deck once to not take all the horror. And I'm probably just going to kill off Pete.
Yeah, okay. So then it's the monster phase, right?
Yeah. Let's do these guys first.
They move here.
Is that the only place they can move that gets closer?
Square does not go to circle.
To get to circle, they got to go through the moon. To get to the moon, the only place, is there another moon?
Right here, so that's why they would go
Or
here.
here. Okay.
Yeah, so they're going here.
Right. Which puts a token on both of them.
Well, at the end of the... Oh, no, it does. Right now, yeah.
They enter a space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame those don't remove when you flip the...
Oh, no! Whenever you advance the agenda, you remove all doom off the play area.
Okay.
So when did we last advance this? Okay, so it is going. It is
so they'll
going
just
to
have one.
They just have one each.
Yeah.
They just the one they just got.
Yeah.
Which will be enough, but that's okay. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And then.
Okay.
And then this one, when it says instead of taking up, you may discard. I will be discarding 5 cards because I can't take horror.
I will discard 3.
I don't think you can mix it. I think it's.
Does it say direct?
Well, no, I'm saying I don't think you can do a mix of cards and horror. I think you have to do all one or the other. Instead of taking up the X horror, you may discard the top X cards from your deck.
Right. So I've discarded 3 cards. And
you can take a mix.
Yeah, so it's off of the 5.
Got it. Okay.
So you can take 5 damage, or you could take 4 damage, or 3 damage, or whatever.
Right, but we do take take a damage, right?
Damage and 2 horror.
Okay, so I take a damage.
So Pete is gone, and Duke gets a horror.
Okay, so we are now at the refresh.
So I've killed Pete off, so now I don't have all my bonuses.
Right.
And my other Pete is in this deck. Is in my thing, so he wasn't going to come out.
So we refresh. We get a resource and we can draw a card because we're not.
Yeah. Ooh, 1 card. Oh my god! I forgot I had this card as a permanent card.
Okay.
But does it go?
Permanent starts in play.
Well, that's alright. I just drew it, so it's fine. I'll just take it now and put it in play.
Well, then draw a replacement because you should have always had
I don't know that I
prison.
want to do that.
Oh.
Rack by Nightmares. Exhaust all your assets you control and put Rack by Nightmares into play in your threat area.
Oh, sorry.
So he's exhausted. That's it. That's all I can.
Well, also
This is
your other one is exhausted.
He doesn't exhaust.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that can be exhausted.
Oh, right. That's a permanent. Yeah,
All right.
okay. And then what's the? Oh, it just takes 2 actions to get rid of it, or?
Yeah, it takes two actions to discard Rack by Nightmare.
But while it's in play, what's it do?
Assets you control cannot ready.
Okay, so you can't ready anything. Got it. Okay. So we got it. So now we are done with that refresh phase. So now we are on to the
worst time that
mythos phase.
Well, the thing that's frustrating is I forgot I could have been spending resources with this all along.
So agenda advances.
Yep.
And seeking the rift from which you entered this dimension, extra dimensional horror lashes out, crushing entire realms within its grasp. In player order, Yog-Sothoth attacks each investigator in play, regardless of Yog-Sothoth's current location. Then flip this agenda to its A side. So it's just going to keep doing that. So we're going to take.
So it's 2. It's going to be a threshold of 2 every time.
Yeah. So I take a damage and I will get rid of 5 more cards.
Damage.
That's the last time I can do this.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not going to get rid of 4. I'm going to get rid of 3.
And it's 7.
So I'll take 1 there, and 1 there. 2. So I'll take 2 there. That's it. I'm basically gonna die. But
Okay.
Ugh.
And then we have mythos cards.
I have a Yithian Observer. When Yithian Observer attacks you, discard 1 card at random from your hand. If you cannot, Yithian Observer deals +1 damage and +1 horror. Okay.
I test. I test will, and I will lose horror. It's a number of extra dimensional locations. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But the max is -5, isn't it?
Max 5. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be a will 5. I'm at a will 3. If I spend the resource, that makes it a 5 on 5. Okay. It's the all new. -3. So I take 3 horror. I am down. I am defeated.
Well, I'm right behind you, friend. I'm right behind you.
So
This is brutal, huh?
I am defeated.
All right. That was your mythos.
That was my mythos.
All right. So as an action, I'm going to spend 2 resources, 3 resources, 4 resources, because you can do this as many times as you want, right?
Well, yeah. What are you trying to do, though?
So I'm going to evade. So
Well,
this,
no, why?
because I gotta get away from this guy. Because every time he attacks me, it does like 4 damage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I need to evade this guy.
Okay.
So I'm going to evade him, and it is going to be a 6.
Oh, you didn't start with either of your permanents in play?
No, I just didn't have that guy. Like,
Oh,
it
he's important.
It only would have been. I only would have used it like once or twice max.
Oh, you had another evade that you failed that you could have used in that because you always had a bunch of resources.
No, I only did evade once and I succeeded.
No,
I failed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So that's a -5. That is a 7 -5 is a 2. That is a fail.
Yep. You gonna try that again?
I'm going to try that again because that's all I got to do. Because I won't be able to ready Duke if I don't. So now it is
he
a
hunter?
6. He is not a hunter.
Oh, okay.
So if I get away from him, -1. That is a succeed.
Okay, so he's not him. He comes here
And is exhausted.
Yeah, and then you've got an action left, and you run the fuck
And my
away.
action is I'm going to move. Let's see. I think I'm going to here because can I go to there? Yes. These guys cannot go to me from there.
Right. From here, they are going to go here, though.
No, not necessarily. Yeah, but they can go to a green because now they're going. Their target is the dot is this, not this.
True.
So they need to go to the closest place that gets them to a blue.
Which would be
Here. Can they go?
No. Which would be they can green.
All right. So here it's 1. That just goes back to there. Is there a square on the board?
Squares right here.
2, 3. That's so right. 1, 2, 3. That's how they get to me.
Versus going here would be 1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
So
You
it's,
pick the path that doesn't
distance.
intersect. You're going to pick the path that doesn't intersect.
it doesn't
with your
matter.
journey.
They're gonna do double damage on me, and I'm gonna die.
Okay.
But and I'm not there yet. That's my turn was that I moved there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm moving there. All right. So now it is the enemy turn.
Right.
So the enemies will move 1 when they go to a new location. So it doesn't really matter. We'll just send them to there.
Well, they. Oh, okay.
Right, because this was the place they could go, or was it here? They can go here. So they're going to the path. They're going
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
because the equal distance either one of their two options.
Yeah.
But that means when they enter a new location, they get this clue is flipped, and they get one.
But this is when the last discard prismatic cascade,
Hold on.
sends them back to here.
Hold on. So take there. So they went here because it's the same.
No, but no, this is good for us. Let them take this.
Oh,
Because discard this, then the effect of this is they go here and they're even further away. Because you're here, right?
yeah.
This is further away than this is.
No, it's closer to me. Blue, one step.
Oh, my bad. Okay. So there you go. Yeah, okay.
Here, they'll go to either a red, which is here,
Right.
or a plus,
Which is not out.
which is here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to be here, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
And so they could go to here, and then they could go. Yeah.
But you're exhausting. This is enemy phase. This is going on.
Yeah, this is the enemy phase. So then he doesn't do an attack now.
No.
This one unexhausts.
Right.
And
But he's hunter, so he doesn't attack, but he does move.
he is 100?
Yep. Massive hunter.
Oh. Well, shoot. No, he moves, then he attacks.
Hunter is a move and attack. I thought
Yeah.
it was just a move.
Move first, now he's there, and he attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. Right?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I thought it was I thought he only attacked if he was already there, and Hunter just means that he chases you down. But during the first step of the enemy phase. Yeah, okay, so enemy phase, hunters with enemy, you were right, enemies with the hunter keyword move, then each enemy engaged enemy attacks if possible. So he's going to attack.
Right. So he's moved, they're not engaged. That guy moved, he's engaged, so he attacks. So he does 1 damage for sure.
Right.
Which will have to go to Duke, which kills him.
Okay. And then you decide how you deal with your horror. Could Duke take another horror before he dies?
Not technically, because he's gonna. You can't take both.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
Yeah, you either die from one or the other.
Okay.
So I can take 1 horror, but that's going to give me a horror anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we just end it here because.
No, run it out.
All right.
You've got cards.
I'll just use the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My arms killed me. All right, so there's the end of that.
Okay.
Now it's the upkeep phase.
Yep. You get a resource and a card.
Resource and a card. Okay, so I took my psychosis.
Why are you getting both your weaknesses? What's the psychosis do?
Add psychosis to your threat area. After you take one or more horror, take 1 direct damage.
Why did you throw the resource back?
Oh, I don't know.
That's your
Yeah.
upkeep resource. Okay.
Okay. Good. That was great. That was a wonderful gift. I've been flipping all these cards, and
Yeah.
both of mine are things.
Oh.
Oh, so now we're going to advance this.
Right. Which,
Pulls these off,
so he's going to attack.
right? So he does 1 damage. Well, that's me. That's the enemy.
You have no way to absorb
I
it.
don't have a way to absorb it. See, that's what I was saying.
Okay. So then, so we're going to read the conclusion.
No, that's not. Is it?
Oh, sorry.
We're in.
Yeah.
Lost. That's 7. Scenario 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we were both defeated.
So darn close
Yeah.
to not winning.
Honestly, if I hadn't wasted 2 actions to get I wasted 2 actions to get the rabbit's foot out, not knowing what was going to come after the whole act thing. If I had saved myself that at least 1 action to move, then I could have probably at least got out and got us a partial success. Right. But so that's on me. I failed us. Investigator defeat. That's what we're.
Yeah.
Where did you come from? Why are you here? Are you dreaming, or is this place real? Now that you think about it, haven't you been here before? Or perhaps you've been here all along. Now you remember. This is your real home. The path you now walk is but one ledge with many more below. You only have to fall and you will be where you belong. One more step. Each defeated investigator is killed.
What?
So we're both killed.
I mean, we have no good outcome because we've done nothing. Except for get past the edge of the universe.
Well, but that is a branching path.
Okay.
So we will read resolution 2, because it says if no resolution was reached, each investigator was defeated, which is true, and the investigators were at Act 4, we were at Act 4.
Yes.
When the scenario ended, go to resolution 2.
Okay.
Several of the villagers from Dunwich heard the ruckus on Sentinel Hill and went to investigate. What they found there answered none of their questions. What do you think happened? The frightened Curtis Whately asks as they examine the hilltop. The other villagers shake their heads, unable to say. Last thing I saw, the sky had opened up and there was a bright flash, one of them says, looking up at the starry sky from the top of Sentinel Hill. Those Arkham fellas ain't nowhere to be seen, Curtis adds, looking down at the cracked stone altar. Not even a hint of them. Mr. Bishop and his pals, now that's a different story. The young man motions toward several corpses on the ground. Think we should get a hold of those coppers out of Aylesbury? Why, so they can laugh at us again, Curtis spits? They ain't never going to believe us about all this anyway. He glances at the stone altar, fidgeting nervously. Better forget about the whole thing. Come on, let's bury the dead and get out of here. The investigators win the campaign and are never seen or heard from again.
Sure.
So we technically won.
What resolution is that number?
Resolution 2. We technically won
Yes.
the campaign. It says it right there. We're never heard from again, but we technically won.
How many resolutions are there?
4.
4.
Yeah, we got to resolution because if we were defeated before we got to Act 4, we would go to Resolution 4, which is like the worst.
Yeah.
Right. But
Resolution 1 is the victory here.
Yeah.
Which is probably nothing.
Yeah. Well. So 1, 2, and 3 were successes.
Yeah.
Only 4 was a failure. So but even resolution 3, we would have both died. We would have basically succeeded the same way.
Yeah.
So resolution 3 is not even really any better than resolution 2.
It is a fail forward system.
Yeah. So we weren't ever going to defeat Southall. So even if we had escaped, we would have had the same outcome as Resolution 2, essentially. It would just basically say that we escaped, but so did Yogg Southall. So,
Right.
we win, but, Yogg Southall lived, survives to, terrorize another day, which is the case now that we, defeated before leaving. At any rate, So unless there's a reason not to, I will
the
just
whole thing away.
I will break down the characters and put them all back in the character box with all the cards. And I'm going to add my core set to the mix.
I think, yeah. So this game is going to be played by you and me, or you or me with another person,
Like Garrett
in
or
a
something.
way that is lone.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that, like, let's just say that Leonard's like, oh, I got whatever, and me and Leonard decide to do it.
Yeah, you would just take the materials from
We
here.
take us because you're not going to go do
Right, we're not running. We're not going to run simultaneous campaigns.
Yeah, right.
We're not running simultaneous campaigns.
Right.
So we'll just pull all the resources. That's why I put the expansions I bought together with your
Yeah.
stuff already.
Yeah.
So I'll just put my core set.
And if
together
we
with
wanted
yours.
to do a 4-person campaign, which would be hard, but we might try.
I'd be down for
or a one shot.
I'd be down for a 3-person. If we could get in with Garrett, I don't know that I wouldn't want to do a 4-person with Leonard.
Okay.
What? Leonard, I don't want to do a 4-person with you because I do think because the number of clues we need and the health of these monster scales
Yeah,
by player, I think
that is true.
I think 4 is like really difficult.
Yes, this is okay. I'm actually getting this confused with the other game,
Eldritch Horror?
Eldritch Horror, because Eldritch Horror it scales by 2s.
Right. This
Pairs
scales.
of it,
This
but
scales by
by
1.
individual. So yes, going to 3 would still be crazy hard. Although there is a part of me
But with
that
3,
for the hell of it, I would play 4 if we played it on the easy,
well,
knowing that you need that to be able to defeat all the monsters.
okay. See, here's my argument for playing like
I wouldn't play a campaign of 4, but
Right.
but as a single shot, it might be.
okay. But I can I would be okay with the campaign at 3 because right now we're limited into how much we can specialize because there's basically
Right.
3 areas we need to cover. You were trying to cover fighting.
Right.
I was trying to cover investigation, but we need some other specialties.
And
out
this
there.
is my argument for, if not a campaign, a one shot of 4 people, because it would be fun to max out 4 very specific
Yeah.
different characters,
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Yeah,
Because I do hear people do it all the time.
gotcha.
So like, it would. I don't. Again, I think it would be.
Yeah, because Rex was primarily investigating, but I bought some cards to try to help with some fighting because
Yeah.
basically you don't have a backup.
But I think this.
And you were investigating sometimes because you don't have a backup.
Right.
If we had a third person that could go in and support whichever one of the
Sure.
2 needs.
Sure, and that's what I think that's where the limitation / the strength is. There is a limitation in that the more monsters you pull out, the harder it just becomes. So that you want to play at a lower player count, but having more allows you to be like less of a. Like, we could have tweaked this a little bit.
We don't need to be as well rounded if we got more characters out there.
Right.
I have put, because it told us, we technically, I'm adding the technically,
Yeah.
we technically won the campaign. Alright. Yeah, I can put all these materials in. I will start putting all these materials away.
All right, let me ask you this. Does the new stuff come with dividers, or is it just came with all cards?
it came with cards, so I
That's a shame that they don't.
I just cut some index cards.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
saw
they're
that.
not as sturdy as your dividers.
What is your well, mine are basically cardstock.
Yeah, but yours is a thicker cardstock.
Yeah,
than
because
mine is.
I printed those out on cardstock, which you could do.
Which I will probably need to do.
I don't remember where I found those, but I think it was Board Game Geek led me to those. And those printouts are in color, but you can do them in black and white to save ink. I wonder if I have cardstock at home.
No, I have plenty of cardstock. I was
So
just
you can print a page,
right, and then cut it out,
and it's per expansion.
Yeah.
So although those are not the best cards per se, because where the image is. But I thought I saw in one of their pictures a card with a tab on it, and the tab had the image on it. So the tab raised up above it,
Right.
and I thought it came with their newer.
So
The boxes you got, just out of curiosity, you got a Carcosa box, which is this.
That's this, and it literally just came with these wrapped backs. There's no dividers.
Right.
It's
So
just
that
these
was
wrapped backs.
that was in there, and then you also got an investigator box.
I got two campaign boxes. So this campaign box and another campaign box, and then I got two investigator expansions.
And what were the two investigator expansions you got?
They were unmatched. So they were Scarlet whatever and Forgotten Realms and Scarlet whatever.
And those boxes,
Scarlet
do
Keys.
those boxes have dividers in them? The what comes in the because I don't have the new packaging
This is what comes in them.
in the investigator boxes.
Yeah.
But does the investigator box have a plastic insert?
No.
It just is like my box here, the original, with just that. Yeah. So basically they took that, which used to be in a molded plastic clamshell. Because you ever see these in the previous days? It just was a clamshell bag that had investigators or a campaign.
Yeah. So here, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. If you want to start separating cards, I'll help you separate cards.
Yeah.
Scarlet Keys, Forgotten Age. Okay, so this is an investigator expansion box.
Oh, it's even those worse ones that are not even a
And then it's just has a cardboard insert that just had two wrapped decks.
Oh,
That's it.
that's it. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So they've repackaged this 2 times. So they have, and you could probably see it on Amazon still. Like you can still get the clamshell packages on Amazon.
Okay.
So like you can find maybe not Carcosa, but a newer one. You can find the ones, but they're like $16 a piece. And by the time you buy all 5, you spent more than you've spent for that. But then they also have the investigator packs. So you could theoretically get a investigator that you like that for like $12 or $15.
Yeah.
But that's half of that. What would those cost? 30?
Well, I got an Amazon Prime Day sale, so I forgot what I paid for the investigator extensions. I mean, I can look it up.
Yeah. So, say there's, but what I'm saying is, say there's that expansion and it has 4 characters in it.
4 and 1, 5 and another.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It was because there's 5 classes, so it's 1 for each class. So it was right.
Yeah.
So it was 5 and 1, 6 and another.
Yeah, because there's a neutral and charge.
Yeah.
So let's say that there's 5, let's say 6 characters in there, and it costs you a certain price. But of those 6 characters, there's only 1 or 2 that you really think you might ever want to play. You could theoretically see if Amazon still has that original packaging and buy that character by itself.
Gotcha.
So that you don't have to deal with
Yeah.
the extras.
Yeah, it was like 32 for the Forgotten Age, and then I'm sure it was something a little comparable for the other
Yeah.
one.
But anyway, so the other thing that they did is about midway between now and when they first did this, they released a return to Dunwich,
Yeah.
which almost is exactly the same as the original as well. But it was in a single box where things were in a row.
Yeah.
And and that's when that system of the dividers was first introduced. I don't know if they did that or if an off company did that, but you know.
I can sort all these cards if that's
No, I'm
agitating your wrist.
I'm doing all right. It's not my wrist. It's as long as I can move my body around, it's all right.
All right. Yeah, no, I made a couple wrong decisions in this scenario.
You,
I did.
I'm just saying. I think I was in the room with you.
And I had horror mitigation, but it was in my deck and it didn't come out except for when it started
Right.
milling my deck. When it started milling my deck, I saw my horror mitigation cards get discarded.
Here's the thing about this is this draw at the beginning could not have been better, really. It might have barely been better.
I thought mine was great, but my mistake I think was, well, I had great cards because I had my scavenging. I had Leo.
Yep.
I had I think I had my burglary. I had most of the cards that I'm trying to, they say hard mulligan for. They were all in my opening hand, so I was like, that's great. But it spent all my resources to get Leo when I really should have just probably spent those resources to get burglary and scavenging into play cheaper.
Sure, but there was one key piece of information that you didn't have, that I didn't have, that beat us with your character, is that the game demanded resources very early on.
Yeah.
And that actually went away to some degree. Like after a while, it wasn't like, hey, spend a whole bunch of resources.
Right.
It was the first 2 or 3 things that we drew spent that way, and then you just never recovered from that.
Right.
And so your system of cards and resources were greatly hampered.
Yep.
All right, so these should be all the cards from this set, minus these. So this is all the set cards theoretically. So you should be able to count and find 36 with that as well.
Okay. And I'll actually put them in numerical order because I'm anal like that.
2, 3. Conglomeration of spheres.
Yeah. Oh, I had my amulet in the opening hand. That was nice.
Yeah,
I got to use it once.
I had both of my strong allies out right at the beginning.
Yeah. But it's just like if it's your first time playing the scenario or the campaign, you don't know unless you go on the forums and really cheat and metagame ahead of time. You don't know what exactly to prepare for. So I was preparing for the wrong things, for the wrong types of challenges. Is my point,
All right, there are 2 of these conglomeration of spheres in there, and we drew both of them.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, we went through the entire encounter deck twice.
Yeah, but
it had us reshuffle, but because it was having us mill for locations,
yeah.
we were going. But to your point, we pulled both the monsters out. Yeah.
All right, so everything that is here goes back into a campaign. Everything that is here goes into
Got it.
a slot, and then this is Ashcan Pete and
Yeah.
his weaknesses.
Yeah.
Not the basic, but the whatever.
Yeah. I need to find my two specials. Yeah. So I don't know when we will get to Carcosa. Hopefully, it won't be too long. But seriously, we'll just communicate on what we're building decks for, so we don't conflict on the cards we need.